Hey guys, what's up? So, Sir Safari here, and we're back at it with another podcast. I'm here with Bradley Martin today. Oh, he's so smiley.
Because it's so funny to want to hit your car so bad.
Okay, that's a really sensitive subject. ATM, meaning at the moment.
ATM?
Not
No one
automatic.
says ATM, by the way, ever.
At the moment?
No one says at the moment.
I think I've seen it once in a while on a text, but no one.
You've heard someone say no, in a text.
In a text,
That's fine. In real life, no one says ATM.
Oh, in IRL?
Yeah. Oh my.
In IRL, no
I
one
want
says.
to fucking hit you, bro. I should strike you.
Yesterday, off camera, Bradley looked at me and he said, Sarah, have you ever heard of domestic violence? I was like, yeah, and he was like, I want to implement that on you. Off camera, no nothing. I was just sitting on the ground, he was benching, and he looked at me and said that with a dead ass straight face, and I was like, I'd probably die.
I just wanted to see your reaction.
Also, I'm not trying to be weird, but what is that briefcase with butts all over it?
It's a vodka brand from Europe he sent to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah,
That's
there's a bunch of butts in here.
Can you imagine? That's actually a really cool box, though.
Yeah, it's nice. There's a butt drink. Like a
What?
butt cup.
It's a butt cup.
You open it.
Oh my god, it's
Oh.
an actual butt.
Holy
Oh, that's
cow.
fire.
Holy God.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yo, that was nice. They took
Yeah.
me and they used it as
Oh,
an
yeah.
example.
I don't know if that's
I don't think that's you, bro.
No, that's nice of them. I
Definitely
remember.
not you.
I remember when this brand asked me for my silhouette.
Definitely not you.
No, you're right.
Why is the butt so pointy though?
I'm bigger. You're right. You're right.
I don't know.
Probably not a manufacturer problem.
It was manufacturing error. Thank you. Yeah.
So we're going to. Brad doesn't like to admit it, but because it's a little girly pop store, but it's his favorite coffee place.
No, it's not. The fuck, bro? I drink fucking black coffee at my house.
Nate, what happened this morning?
Brad comes out and goes, oh, I need some coffee from La La Land.
That's bullshit. I said I need some coffee.
No, he's like-
Get
he
the
said-
fucking black
he said,
coffee
he said,
out.
La La Land.
I never said La La Land, bro.
And you did this with your hand too, look.
He did. He
did.
did.
Oh my god, that's so bullshit. You guys lie together now, huh?
No,
You
wait,
fucking
who was lying? This is what happened this morning.
scammers, bro. I said get me some fucking coffee, black.
And
Oh.
oh no, I said Bradley, I can Uber Eats it.
I thought that's what you said about liking your women.
Yeah, black.
Men.
Oh, no. Oh.
What?
No.
Just wait, hold on. We're not. This is not a gay thing because you're gay, and we're not talking about as if I'm
I
gay
know because
you're
people are
gay.
starting to think that I'm actually
Yeah,
gay. So
'cause you
please
are
stop
gay.
saying that.
It's fine, bro. No one cares, but you can't make it about me. I'm not gay. You're gay.
You're the one that I was like, I can Uber Eats the coffee for you. I told him when you were in the car, I was like, yo, I'll Uber Eats the coffee. I'll have it delivered so we can do the podcast in the podcast room. And he's like, no, but the aesthetic.
No, dude. It's the gayest shit. I did not say that. No, I'm laughing because she made that up right now, and it's
bro.
funny. It's funny, but I didn't say that.
Hey, pop up the footage. Pop up the footage.
You won't
That's
send us.
just funny. But I did not say that. I said because we're gonna go do a vlog like for the fucking podcast. I was like, let's go do it. That's
No,
what I was saying. I don't give a fuck. We turn on right now. You want to order this shit? It's pay extra fucking $20.
No, you're
ahead.
right. Let's go. We almost
Yeah,
there.
go pay extra $20 on a dumbass order.
No, you're right.
Fucking dummy. I don't give a f. Turn around right now.
No, we're here.
Oh, so you want to go?
Yeah,
I'll turn around right
I
now.
like the aesthetic too.
Okay, shut up then. Stupid. Yeah.
Stupid.
Order that shit on fucking Postmates and pay fucking.
And he does this with his hair sometimes.
Wait, what hair?
Yeah, what the fuck? Now they know you're lying.
Yeah, you fucked it up.
Well, you just do the motion of it. And nothing moves.
Imagine with no hair.
Try it really.
I can't even do it. With no hair, it's crazy.
No, but I've seen guys like Larray and stuff. He's so funny. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he does that sometimes, and he doesn't have like he has like a buzz cut. He has a buzz cut, and he'll go.
With no hair, they do it?
Yeah, they have no hair. You should know.
I don't do that shit. Why do people even do that shit? What does that mean?
I don't know. It's like sassy, like.
I think usually gay people do it. Even though they don't have long hair.
Yeah, it's just a little sass move.
But it comes from the hair, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
for hair. Do
Or
it.
like this.
Do it. Oh, yeah. I see that one.
And you put it behind your ear.
Brad does it in front of the mirror all the time.
Yeah. He wakes up in the morning. Do you do daily manifestations through the mirror?
No.
To the mirror, like, you know,
No.
I am pretty, I am handsome, I am strong, I am 260. Do you say that in the morning?
No. That shit. That's like, wow.
You For sure, do the 260.
Yeah, you do.
I'm 260. I'm 260. I'm 260.
I'm looking at her. You're 260. Yeah, you are. You. Yeah, and I pointed at the mirror and everything. Yeah.
That's good.
You're 260. Not them. You.
Not. That's good. So you're not they them.
I'm
You're
not they them.
This place though, it is cute. We're gonna put you guys on. So if you guys have, this is the thing, if you guys have a girlfriend, bring her here because she would love it.
And what if you have a boyfriend?
Bring him here too, fuck it. He'd like it too. Guys low-key love this place.
But what if he's the masculine one? He's not gonna like it, right?
I think they'd like it. The coffee's still good. The
No,
coffee,
Is it good or is the aesthetic good?
bro, everything's good. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Like
no bullshit. The coffee's really good.
the coffee is fire.
Got you 4K. I knew it was you that wanted to go la la.
I said, oh, no, I wanted it. I didn't want to go. I didn't say I want to go because the aesthetic. I want coffee. I just want coffee. I don't drink black coffee. Okay, fair. You caught me. I
What
don't
do you
drink it all the time.
Oh my god, we should hear more. He's like, I want the la la latte.
No.
Damn, for sure recording that.
No.
You have to order it yourself.
Fuck, I can't order matcha now.
Were you gonna order a matcha? Do you like matcha?
Yeah, it's good.
Ugh, you're such an LA boy.
What the fuck? Because I like matcha?
Did you see that cameraman that got kicked off of Flag Boy's stream because he likes matcha?
Did he really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
And he's my homie Saul.
What, because he got, what, because he likes matcha? Like, why
Well,
would
because obviously there's a bunch of other contestants to be the cameraman, right? Because that's what they were.
Oh, and he
Meaning
kicked
to
him
do?
off for getting matcha?
So then he's like, which was the one that likes matcha again? And then it was my homie Saul, and they cooked him off. He's like, yeah, bro, you're the first one out.
That's
Aw.
actually pretty funny.
He's a really good
Oh my
photographer.
god,
too.
I can't look at these cars on the right.
Why? Flashbacks?
It just hurts me.
Yeah, matcha's pretty good though, bro. They say that sounds like some hater shit.
I hate matcha.
Really?
Matcha's gross.
I like matcha a lot.
Shit's good.
I said no glaze the
Yeah,
other day.
pretty good.
I was driving behind Brad yesterday actually.
Good, guys.
Hey guys.
What's up? This way, dummy.
Okay.
He knows where it's at. He knows where it's at.
He knows. The other day, I was driving behind Brad, and his Ford Bronco Raptor is gorgeous.
What? This is the longest. This is the longest. Yeah.
He's taking a picture from.
Yo.
He has a 10x.
He said, hold on. From across the park. I gotta go take a step. I want to take a picture for my homie. Yo, that was it. I've never had that happen in my life.
He was sweet about it too.
Okay, thank you. I just want to thank you too.
Yeah. See, isn't the aesthetic so pretty? I love this spot. It's so pretty. It's magical.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going? See, so
This
fun.
used to be a smoothie spot.
Oh really?
Yeah, they just made everything white.
It looks good though. This is what Lala looks like though. It's white with the yellow accent.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been to one.
They've totally taken over. Like,
To be honest,
LA.
you're making fun of me, but like I just order from here. I've never actually been.
No, you knew exactly
I
where
know
it
what
was.
it is. I've been here and I've gone to the sushi spot. No, I'm dead serious.
Is this your first time in here?
Inside, yeah, yeah. But this was a smoothie spot. It's the same. They just added doors and made everything white.
Smoothie spot didn't have doors.
I have a front door, but not these side doors.
It's pretty though, no? Like the aesthetic.
Yeah, it's like all white.
Got him. We got him.
Mug and saucer. See?
Wait, they have a hat here that you should get. It says WJ on it.
Oh, be fucking kind.
Yeah. You need that. You know, if we hit up some hidden camera like at a nice restaurant. Did you see the Nelson camera from yesterday? That was so funny. Anyways, besides that, I'm saying if we put up a hidden camera and then Brad goes to hit, like, just like starts yelling in front of other people and we get the reaction. No? He gets arrested and ends up in jail?
Yeah, let's not do that.
Put me in jail. What the fuck is this?
Let's
Oh,
do
is that not a good idea?
No, it's
We
not.
won't even need the cameras. Let's just.
Let's have him just go to a restaurant and yell. Fucking just fucking get arrested, you dumb fuck. Super sick idea, bro.
I should just start crying right now after you called me dumb fuck. You're not even gonna ask me about my car accident? Okay, sorry guys, we missed it. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I'm gonna see this later.
Yeah, you watch it later.
So last week, I'm sorry we missed an episode. I was going through a very hard time. You think that's funny, bro?
No.
So I apologize that we missed the episode. That was on me.
Sorry.
You're,
No, sorry. That shit was funny though. Second time was funny. Go ahead, tell me.
I got, well, my grandma passed away and I got in a car accident last week. Nate is laughing. No, this is rude. This is rude. You know this.
no, you're doing it. You're laughing.
What
No, I'm
are you,
not.
7 years years old.
Dude, he's fucking me up. It's like when you're in class and they're like, stop talking. He's fucking laughing. I can't.
I'm only laughing because he's laughing. I'm sorry.
He's lying, bro. He's lying, bro.
Look at him. Give me this.
No.
No, move the camera. Remove that.
Okay.
So
Tell me story.
I do apologize that we missed an episode last week. That's on me. A lot of you guys were asking about the episode, and I'm sorry about that. Yeah. So, but I'm back now. I'm not better, but I'm back. Yeah. Oh my god! I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
I told you it was him.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, stop.
I told you.
You guys should be embarrassed.
No, but tell us the real reason. No, tell us the real reason because I don't actually know.
I just did say the
I
real.
wasn't laughing.
Could I please get 2 Lala lattes?
No, you should have had him order it.
That's just from me, the 2.
Oh.
Say sugar mommy.
Yeah.
Can you say thank you, mommy?
So you lost a family member and you got in a car accident.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bro, it's like, I remember thinking, I was like, going through this stuff with like the family member with my grandma, like I was like, oh, this week cannot get worse. I literally remember thinking that. And then I was driving for a meeting, and there was stop traffic, right?
Yeah.
I stopped, the car in front of me was stopped, and then I was like, I looked in my rear view to make sure the car behind me, wasn't gonna tap me. I looked in my rear view, the car behind me was flying. I was like, oh, I'm fucked. And then, you know when you're about to rear end someone and you have to swerve so you don't hit them?
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, but then you miss contact.
I remember hitting the person.
Yeah, this person also still clipped me, but it didn't hit me right from behind. It hit me from the side,
Yeah.
because she was trying to not hit me. And then, oh my god, it fucking hurt like a bitch. She was going probably 50 miles an hour when I was stopped.
Yeah.
And then we got out, and then a girl came out of the big GMC Sierra. It was a big truck, and a girl came out of it. And then I started crying because I was so scared, and I was shaking. And I didn't know exactly what to do. It was my first time in an accident like that. I was like, what?
That you didn't cause.
Right. I've rear-ended people, but but when I've rear-ended people in the past, it's been such a gentle tap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this chick was flying.
This chick was flying. Never to the point that we've exchanged insurance. They've always let me go. That's how gentle of a tap I've tapped people. So we had to exchange insurance and everything, and I didn't know what to do exactly. I guess it was my first time. Anyways, I didn't want to tell my mom about it. She's going to, the funeral's tomorrow. You know, the day of the accident,
Yeah.
The funeral was tomorrow. So
You don't want to stress her out more.
I didn't want to stress her out more. So my best friend, I called her, because it happened right outside her house. So her dad came and walked me through the steps and all this and that. And my neck still hurts and my head. I've been having constant migraines. I went to the doctor and I got strong ibuprofen for my migraines. But for
What, it hit
headaches.
you just doing one of these?
Yeah, I think so. Because my head didn't. I don't know if my head hit anything. I literally don't remember what happened. I think I blacked out.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
What?
That's good.
Okay.
You learned something.
Yeah.
At least now you know you can take a back shot from 50 miles an hour.
A back shot? Is that what you
Within
did?
a car, from a car. You're you built up a tolerance. You know what I'm saying?
Good
I never
save.
want that to happen again.
Good save.
So thank you.
Yeah, I'm just saying if it happened again, you'd be fit for it. 'Cause,
Right.
you already experienced it once.
I'm just now whenever I see a Tesla, I get sad.
Why?
I don't know, it reminds me. And I'm so scared of driving now.
Look at you. Are you trying to get a check or something? PTSD?
No, but I actually am scared of driving now.
Oh.
I remember the day after, I had a meeting in LA and I Ubered there and back.
Oh wow. You'll be alright.
Thank you.
God, so many dark jokes.
Thank you for not making
I
them.
won't make them.
Anyways, how was yesterday for you? How's this week been for you? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while.
I forgot what I did, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. We just did the shit the other day. Oh, I
Yesterday.
hung out with my mom.
Oh, you did?
My mom and my brother came down. That was fun. Just chilling.
Good.
You know, went to dinner, fucked around, saw a movie.
What movie? Did you see Sinners?
No. Thunderbolts.
Oh.
Oh, I heard that movie was good.
It was fucking good.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you not heard of Sinners with Michael B. Jordan and what's her name? Steinfeld? Haley?
Yeah. The one that's married to, or no, dating
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Football player.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
do you think's more famous, Josh Allen or Haley Steinfeld?
She probably will be more like more people know about after this, but Josh Allen.
Yeah, I agree.
She's been in some good movies though.
She has.
I guess maybe it depends who you're asking.
It does.
You ask a guy who's into football, he 100% knows.
Josh Allen, 100%.
Just think which audience is bigger. I don't know. Depends on the movies.
So have you ever been in, what happened in your car accident?
Oh, where I rear-ended someone?
Yeah.
I never told the story about my Baja Ford Ranger.
Oh, you told me about that story.
Yeah.
But I don't think you said it to me.
Yeah. Oh, this is when I was super broke, like broke as fuck. And I had a Ford Ranger that I originally moved down to Southern California with.
Like a truck, right?
Yeah, like a truck. It's a Ford Ranger and it had flare sides, so it had like the sides that go in. And I crashed it. Basically, like I'll never forget. I was like looking to the right to see if like something was open, like I think a restaurant or something. And I was like, and then
You're
when I
a
look,
badass.
and then when I look back, I was like, oh fuck. And I was exactly what you're describing. Like it just didn't know everyone was stopped.
Yeah.
I did the like turn. I turned this way because I hit my
Left.
driver's side. Yeah, I turned this way to try to turn away, and I just destroyed the whole front end. And I even broke my steering like axle,
Oh,
like
the alignment of your.
no, like the hand that like turns the tire was
Yeah.
completely severed, so it
Oh,
fell
you hit
down.
hard.
Yeah, I hit him hard. And then, yeah, the person was fine, everyone was fine, but I couldn't fix the truck at all.
Yeah.
I could only fix the thing so I could actually drive it again. So it's like the control
You
arm.
could only afford to fix that.
Yeah, well, I had to fix that if
Yeah.
I wanted to continue to drive it. So I was like broke, so I was like, I have to be able to drive to clients and stuff.
Right.
So I fixed that, and one of my clients' brothers was a mechanic, so they basically did it for just a part.
Oh,
I
nice.
think it was like $400 just to like replace it, and they did all the work
Yeah.
for free. So I'm super thankful because I would have just been like broke and
Yeah.
carless.
Yeah.
But I drove around that car like I called it the Baja style because you know how like they take off the fenders and shit
Oh, yeah.
because it was completely gone. It was just like mangled.
Yeah.
But the light barely still works. So I was able to drive it around and not get pulled over. But I drove around for like a year and a half, just completely destroyed.
Damn.
Never fixed it.
And then what'd you get after that?
Wait, tell me what you did with the car. Didn't you just
Oh,
leave
I
it?
just left it.
Where?
Eventually, after a year and a half, like I was going to move out from a spot, in my original spot, and it was still fucked up. And I was like, I was getting I got a street bike at the time. I get my brother's street bike. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just ride the street bike. And I just left the truck there because I couldn't fix it.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't have the money to fix it.
You didn't want to sell it?
I was like, who's gonna buy this shit? Like, it's all fucked up.
Yeah.
I probably could have got some money for it, but I just was like, I don't want to deal with it.
Damn.
So I just moved away and just took the street bike. Yeah, I just left it.
Wow.
So they towed it, probably made some money on it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Imagine it's still at the impound lot collecting
No, that's
the
just-
daily fee.
No, I got parted out for sure.
Yeah. Should we do a little taste test?
I feel like we
one's
have
really
to.
good. We have to. I feel like we have to.
Who got
Okay.
the matcha?
I did.
Ah.
I told you I liked it.
Yeah.
But pause. But pause.
Cheers.
Wait. They have to like.
You need the just be nice one.
I might not nice.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my god.
That's good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you picked a good one.
Oh my god. So good. Nate, let me get you.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Bro, you're not.
Why is it so good?
This. Oh god. And I got it with half sweetener.
stuff on top of this matcha. I know that's why you like it.
Oh, you mix all your shit. You
Yeah,
white
yeah,
stuff too.
yeah.
Ha, ha, ha.
Matcha on the bottom, the white stuff on the top.
Pause.
That guy drinking matcha. Hey, that guy drinking matcha.
Bad luck.
Hey, that was good. That was, yeah,
It's good?
No, it's so.
Pause. Good, pause.
Bro, it's good. I normally order that, to be honest. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I love it. I don't care.
Oh my god, this one's so good though.
They're gonna have to fire me, bro. Straight up. I don't give a fuck. Botch is good. I don't care what no one says. I don't care if my homie's gay. It's still my homie. It's still my homie, bro.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah?
I used to smoke weed. It was cool.
You didn't. I thought you every story you've said you had anxiety after. So I don't know.
Yeah, but no, the story I always tell is the same. It's just like sometimes it was good, sometimes it was terrible, and I just didn't like that roulette anymore. I was like, I don't want to play this game because sometimes it was really good, and I was like, damn, this is fucking sick. And sometimes it was just like the exact opposite.
I don't want to go anywhere else. I didn't even want to leave the house. I wanted to order this. You wanted to go for the got it.
I'll take you
Where are you gonna take me?
to Nicotine Land.
You're talking about like Disneyland.
Oh, it is.
No,
Oh, it is.
right next to La La Land.
Yeah, it's right next to La La Nicotine Land.
Have you ever smoked hookah?
Yeah, I smoked hookah the other night at that. Yeah, all they had was hookah.
You did. You're a funny.
At what the fuck is that thing? The
Oh, you went? How was it?
album release party.
Oh, you
How
want
was
to
it?
talk about that?
It was
They
good.
had hookah?
They had hookah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. The rug was there. Adapt was there. Ronaldo was there.
Wendy was there,
Silky
the
was there.
love of my life.
Wendy was there.
That's the love of my life.
Who's Wendy?
The TikToker girl, Wendy Ortiz.
Oh, you talked about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was there with DDG.
You didn't have to say that part. You're trying to bum out me.
No, nah, because they were streaming whatever.
Oh.
That's why I didn't.
Yeah, everybody was streaming it.
And then yeah, it was cool. It was fun.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say hookah. I do like hookah.
Wait, did you see what's up to JLP or no?
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't get a pick.
How was that called?
Yeah. And then all his like I guess band members.
Yeah.
They're all like, how come we come to the gym today?
Oh, they're coming together.
Some guys like that.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the scuba guy, like all these, like apparently all these guys watch me and they like work out.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
if you
pretty cool.
work out, you know you. Even if you don't watch, if they don't watch you at the time, they know who you are.
Yeah,
Because if you're like,
it has gotten to that point.
yeah. Who was I talking about it the other day?
Damn, I might get clicked for this, but you're like the Arnold of YouTube.
Yeah, it's
Like fitness YouTube.
yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Not even, I guess, fitness, because you did stuff like way back when like Steve and
I think it's because I've done so much different shit that it's like not,
just fitness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or it's all.
There was a good comparison the other day. Fuck, I forget. But someone said, I literally think I got fucking memory loss or something. But someone was talking about someone else that like you just know who they are regardless whether you're in that niche or not. You know who they are. And I was like, oh yeah, that's just like Brad.
Because I've been doing so much.
Damn, Sarah, don't look at the car.
Where?
That black one.
Oh.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, GMC Sierra.
Damn, the truck?
Yeah, that big. It was literally, I remember getting out and I was like, this was the size, and it was lifted, it was huge. It looked like your Raptor.
Damn.
Like to that size.
Wasn't me though.
Yeah, no, you're right, it wasn't you. But sometimes when you drive behind me, I get scared. Like yesterday, I was in the Maxima. I was like, bro, if Brad hits me in this car right now, like, I'm done.
No, I was in this car though.
Yeah, I know, but this car would still do a bunch of damage to my
that
Maxima.
Max is tough. The
Yeah,
Max
look,
could
I
go
think
through
you- I think you'd be
drive-bys
fine.
and all kinds of shit. I mean, it could if it
Yeah,
needed to.
thank you.
That car is a fucking weapon. Yeah, that car is a weapon.
Remember when you first met me and I had the Maxima, and you were like, that's a red flag. You're like,
Yeah,
that car
it
you
is.
drive is a red flag.
It is. It still is. And you have like clothes in the back. Red flag.
I have a bunch of clothes in that car, but it's only because of like the gym stuff. Why did you take the route that you drive past the little kids in?
The
Damn.
little kids, what are you talking? This is the fastest way back.
No, it's not.
I've never done it.
There's no more stoplights. Watch, dummy.
Stop sign right here.
Yeah, but I don't take the stop signs.
Oh my god, be careful.
Because kids.
Oh my god, that was literally a kid.
Oh my god, I almost just shot myself.
I don't think that was so. That kid probably did too.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't even.
You didn't even look.
Look at us, though. Look at us.
Be careful, there's a guy on a bike right
Hit
here.
him.
No.
No, don't do that. This is like all incriminating fucking footage.
I'm not actually gonna hit him.
No, as bad as the driver Bradley is, like I hate to say this, he's a good driver.
Ain't that shit?
It's true.
Like he's a good bad driver. You did stop at that stop sign, right? Because I saw a cop.
No, stop. Cop's not coming. Don't worry.
Okay. Bro, that would be the funniest part in this vlog is if you got pulled over.
And he recognized him?
And then let him go. That would happen.
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
I'd be like, no, give him a ticket. You don't know the week I've been through. I want him to suffer too.
What?
I'm kidding. I wouldn't say that.
Fucking weirdo. Classic woman behavior.
I'm in pain. Everyone's in
Yeah,
pain.
what the hell? I want him to suffer too.
If I'm in a bad mood, I'm gonna put him in a bad mood too.
Women aren't like that.
I don't think so. I love.
We got Brad drinking Lala coffee before GTA 6.
Fuck.
It is yummy though. This is like the best coffee. Straight up. Like not even sponsored. We should get paid for this YouTube video.
True.
I'm gonna send it to the owner.
You should.
His name's Francois. He's actually a really nice guy.
His name actually.
You know him?
Yeah, I know him.
Francois.
Hey guys, what's up? We're back at it. We had a little bit of technical difficulties with the mic situation, so hopefully the audio is good for you guys. We're rocking the DJIs, like the little clip-on mics you see every
And free
influencer.
promo all day. Let's go.
That each of the little influencers use, including
Yeah, look at us. I just wanted to try these mics out, to be honest.
Yeah.
This was all my plan. That I got rid of the SD cards. I threw it away, and I was like, we're gonna have to use these mics.
these mics. Now who's the free promo?
No, I'm not saying the brand. I'm just saying I wanted to use my mic so that I could start live streaming.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm gonna start doing.
You should take a note from your cup. If you can.
Just love each other.
Yeah.
Now, see, that's one of the corniest things. Not that it shouldn't be true or that it couldn't be true, but it's just corny.
But sometimes it's a good reminder to just, you know.
Yeah, but everyone knows that already. It's just corny.
Yeah.
But I get it, you know.
What about mine? Just be nice.
Also corny.
Corny.
Because it's just like you should already just do that anyways. But if you put it on a cup, I guess maybe it's more impactful when it's on a cup.
Maybe.
It
Like a
means
mug,
more.
like a t-shirt.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
means more. But yeah, so that's why I wanted to try these mics out because I'm gonna become a lot more time like doing everything else.
Yeah, right. You are?
Yeah,
Okay, you've said this probably 4 times, 5 times.
yeah, I'm actually doing it now
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Why are you done with everything else?
because I'm tired of it.
I thought you liked podcasting.
I do actually. That's the one thing I do like. I won't stop podcasting.
Who was the episode this week?
It was a whack one.
Whack 100?
Yeah, he talked a lot. He talked about Drake. He talked about lots of people.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And you were probably just sitting there glazing Drake, huh?
I low-key was.
Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
I was a
it.
little hurt. Honestly, I was about to square up with him.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. He's
over
a nice
Drake?
guy. He's a nice guy. Yeah, so that's why we have these mics on today.
Yeah.
That's the story.
Wait, so can we talk more about this party you went to?
Yeah, I mean it wasn't like
Whose band was it? Or what band?
Fuerza Regida.
Fuerza Regida.
not Fuerza, Fuerza
Fuerza
Regida.
Regida. What does that mean? Fuerza. Huh? Fuerza Regida.
Yeah, that was pretty good. You said it pretty good.
What's fuerdo? Why did I say fuerdo?
Fuerza is like I think it's like hot or something like that.
No.
Fast.
Fuerza is not like, I don't think that's a real word.
Fuerza.
Sounds like a French word.
Fuerza. Where's that? What's that? Google that, bro.
I don't know. But anyways, talk about this party.
What do you want to know?
Who was there? What did you do? How did you get invited?
JLP invited me.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was it at?
Oh, Fuerza is strong.
Strong.
Yeah.
Fuerte.
Fuerza.
Fuerte.
No, Fuerza.
fuerte.
Fuerza.
No, it's fuerte.
It says Fuerza. I'm reading it.
No, it's fuerte.
Bro, Google AI said Fuerza is a Spanish word meaning strong or fortress.
Okay, I bet some of our Spanish-speaking audience would know.
Fuerza.
Look, fuerte meaning.
You just changed it to make it masculine, I guess. Fuerte.
That'd be fuerto.
Yeah, fuerte.
Adjective, strong and sharp.
They both mean the same thing. I think one's just feminine, one's masculine. Anyways, Yeah, he shot me a DM, little invite thing. I pulled up, gave me a wristband.
Cool.
This is like a VIP wristband, so
So you can go anywhere?
you can go anywhere.
Where was it at?
Top of the W.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, so it was like a pool and
That's so cool.
I'd been there before. I don't even remember why I was there before, but I had been on the top of the W before. Because when I went up there, I was like, oh, this looks familiar.
Yeah. Probably some event or something.
Something, obviously. And then, yeah, I met a bunch of like the band members who apparently like used to watch my videos. They're like,
Cool.
"Bro, we were just gym broing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one coming to the gym today to train.
Oh, nice. Are you guys gonna train together?
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess
cool.
him and his friend are coming.
Hell yeah.
Moises,
What time do you know?
right after this.
Oh, cool. Okay, that'll be fun.
Oh, did you want to invite?
No.
Because I could be like, yo, what about my homie? They do that. Well, I think someone did bring you up. They're like, yo, where's Sarah?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think. Or no, there might be, it was Felipe. They definitely asked where Felipe was.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I think one of the guys was like, where's Sarah? And I was like, who's Sarah?
Oh,
I
nice.
was saying with them, who?
Who?
And they're like,
Right, of course, 'cause they'd probably be like, yeah.
oh yeah. I just had to fuck with them.
Okay, yeah.
Who? Wait, who?
That's not hurtful.
Like when the guys when we were walking to La La Land and the guys were like, yo, Brad, what up? And they're like, and then you were like, hi, because like they didn't say anything to you. And then they
Yeah.
were just like, hey.
Yeah, they felt uncomfortable for me.
They're like, I don't know who the fuck that is, but hi.
Yeah, I felt bad.
Girl with Brad. And then the other guy, right after those guys left, was like in his car and he got up and he was like, yo, can I take a picture of you for my brother or
Yeah,
something?
he was far away. He was probably like 200 feet away.
Sniper shot photo.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
you got motion like that.
No, you got motion. It's you.
No, you have motion.
No, it's you.
It was definitely you, but thank you.
Yeah,
That makes me feel
you're
better.
great though.
Thank you.
They're
Did
like-
you have fun yesterday? Did you drink and lift for Cinco de Mayo?
I took one shot. I'm not a big drinker.
Yeah.
Took one shot for the culture.
For the video, for the culture,
obviously.
yeah.
Yeah. And I actually was having a good workout right before that.
Yeah, what was the question Felipe was asking girls? He said 2025. Is that for like, what did he say?
What do you have, girls? 2025?
It was like 2025. He was like, would you rather, it was crazy. I was like, what the f-? When we looked at each other like, what were these girls saying? It was like 2025.
Oh, because Diego was like something about girls eating their boyfriend's ass. Something
All of
like that.
2025.
Yeah,
And
something.
Felipe was like, let your man cheat 2025.
Yeah, they had the weird things they were saying.
Yeah.
They were dumb. And then Felipe went around asking the girls, "Did you eat your man?" And then the girls are like, "Is he like my man? Like?"
Yeah, they were saying it on the internet, on live, so we were like, yeah.
And I
we
looked
do
at
it.
Sarah and I was like, "Don't answer that question.
No.
Never answer that ever."
But that's exactly how you get like clip culture. That's how you get clipped, and then all the comments are like fatherless behavior. Like
then-
I saw it happen before my own
In real
eyes.
time. And then and then that's forever.
That's
They'll be like,
forever.
remember your dumbass saying this?
Yeah, you can't live that down.
Yeah.
And then it's like that girl later on might want to go find a new boyfriend, and he looks her up and he sees that clip. It's like, wait, that's
Then he's
like
got some questions to ask her, and then it's
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
right.
It's pretty funny.
Hey, did you guys see that Benny Blanco cheated on Selena Gomez?
Benny Blanco cheated?
There's no
way.
There's no way.
I'm sorry, there's no way.
There's no way that goblin.
You know that
There's no way. You're lying.
way.
This is
no,
bullshit.
listen. You know that TikToker that goes up to like famous like singers and shit, and he starts singing their songs to them, and
Oh yeah, I love that guy.
so he did it to Benny Blanco, and he was having like a lunch date with like one of Selena Gomez's best friends. She's a porn star, and I guess like right after that, she unfollowed like Selena Gomez unfollowed that girl, and like it's this whole thing that's like.
Wait, maybe she just went to like go get lunch with her friend.
Benny Blanco,
No, I'm not saying that's like okay, but I'm saying like,
she unfollowed her after that. That thing.
oh.
Oh. So you're like telling like this is like real weird tea?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if we can hear Nate.
So he's saying that there's some TikToker who makes TikToks about what?
Going up, so they
Oh, okay. The TikToker makes TikToks. He goes up to people and he like sings their
sings
song.
their songs, and Benny Blanco writes music.
And Benny Blanco was there, so he went to sing his song. Benny Blanco was with some friend of Selena Gomez, and for some reason they added this. He must know this personally. She's a porn star.
no.
It's fine. You jerk off to her. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyways, he may or may not jerk off to her. That's weirdo.
That's not disclosed.
That's not a part of the story. Part of the story is that as soon as that happened, then I guess he saw the video and then unfollowed the chick.
Yeah.
And so he's inferring that Benny Blanco is cheating on Selena with that
With
girl.
that girl, with her best friend, or one of her.
There's
best
no
friends.
way.
All I'm saying is that I could see myself in the future, like my husband maybe getting lunch with like one of my friends, like in a non-weird way.
But then you unfollow her?
Yeah, that's the weird part. But I'm saying, like, what if, like, I don't know, somehow, like, my husband needed advice or something, like, to do with me, and he wanted to get lunch, like, with my best friend Heidi? I could see that happening.
I don't know, man. It's to do with you is like, I would just come to you,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, I really gotta talk to you about, like, what? That just seems weird to me.
But
People
I'm saying,
might
like,
do that, but it's also like
I'm
that's
saying
weird.
Benny Blanco, Selena, all of these people are just so famous. How are you openly gonna cheat, like, in public? Like, that's just not, you know, like, you would think people are more cautious than that.
I don't know.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. Do you think? I mean, maybe she just came back and maybe he, for all we know, he just had a conversation with her. It was chill. She said some slack about Selena, and he went back and snitched on her.
yeah, I'm saying there could be so much different. Like, they could have just ran into each other.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm saying is, like, it's a coffee shop, it's a breakfast spot, whatever. My husband's there, my best friend happens to be there, so they just sit down together. You know, like, you randomly see someone. Like, if I were to randomly in the future see your wife or, like, your brother or someone, I could see myself just sitting down, like, catching up with them. Because we have in common you.
Yeah.
Like, me and your brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I saw him out, I would sit down and talk to him.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, but there's no way. That's like a weird. There's no way that guy did that because they also just. Why do I know this dumb shit? I just see it. Why do I know this? I just don't like that I know this.
What, brain rot?
Yeah, it's just like they bought a house together, some $30 million house. He sold a place in New York, got rid of it to like move in with her in some like expensive place. I think here in Hidden Hills.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm not happy that I know that. But I do.
I'm not happy that I
I'm not
know
happy at
brain
all.
rot, but
Man. But
interesting.
so there's no way. Yeah.
You know who was really nice yesterday at your gym was Will, like the football player. Him and his friends were really sweet. Oh, Nate, you weren't there.
Oh, Nate
You
wasn't
know,
there.
No. Remember I
the
told you, I
fuck?
was like, oh, Nate's on his way back.
Yeah, where were you?
Mexico.
Fucker
He
went
was
to
in Mexico. Yeah,
For-
living his best life.
Wait, that's kind of dope for Cinco de Mayo.
That was cool.
Do
But
they
he was,
celebrate? Do they even celebrate out there? Or we just celebrate here?
but he wasn't like in Mexico yesterday. He was like coming back like, yesterday. He probably spent the day in the car.
Oh.
Like he didn't sell it.
That border is a fucking. You know how long it took to go through the border?
Wait, come over here.
6 hours.
6 hours to get through the border?
6 hours about that shit.
Oh my god, did you see?
Nah, I mean they have like a fast pass like lines that if you do like back and forth all the time, you could go through it. But you don't have that. It's a regular line.
Did you see, I was watching the news last night and I tried to not, $1,000 Trump's giving to self-deport.
What do you mean, $1,000?
You get $1,000 to self-deport.
Seems crazy, man. Unreal.
Let me call Felipe up real quick. Trying to get that money. You think he'd do it?
No, he would not.
No.
Oh, hey, never mind.
Felipe's
Fuck,
rich.
Never mind, man.
But call him and see what he says.
Yeah.
Hey, Trump's smart though. That actually costs more money to have to go find these people.
Oh, it costs way more money.
He said, and I quote, $1,000 and a beautiful flight back to where you came
It
from.
costs way more money to get him out of here. That's funny. Let's see what Felipe has to say.
I don't know. Felipe's little Hollywood answer.
Hollywood has.
Yeah, what? He's up? It's 11.
Yo!
What up, bro?
Why are you getting up right now? Yo, my boy really just. Yo, your service? You have no. Oh, it's my service. My service. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Are you just getting up?
I was about to.
You just woke up for real.
I swear I just woke up.
Okay.
I've been so sleepy.
Aw, sneaky.
Yeah, you do gotta get into this, and maybe stop drinking alcohol. That's definitely why.
That could have been a factor, huh?
It's definitely the alcohol. But so apparently, I'm podcasting right now, and apparently, Sarah said she's watching something on the news where Trump said he'd give everyone who self-deports $1,000. Are we getting that 1,000 or what?
You fucking stupid.
No, I was saying like it's $1,000, $1,000. We get you over and we bring you right back.
No, bro. You're just gonna get dick.
You coming to the gym or what?
Hell yeah, I gotta get them gains in.
Okay.
Just take a shit. Let me take my morning shit. And I'll be over.
Yo, Sleepy Felipe is actually funny, bro.
Let me see him.
He's sleepy
Oh, he looks good.
What the fuck?
Hey, Sarah, when you give me my green card?
Whenever you want.
and shit. Don't you already... Oh.
I see you at the gym, man.
I love you, bro. All right, bye.
Bye.
God.
But anyways,
Yeah, yeah. That's a bag. I mean, it's not, yeah.
$1,000 will last you a while in Mexico, though,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would.
if you spend the right way.
Why you look at me like that?
$1,000,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
That's worth like...
Every 20 pesos is $1.
Yeah. So 20,000 or 20...
You're right.
200,000.
No, you're right. 20,000.
20,000? 20,000 pesos. Damn.
Wait, no, 200,000. 20 pesos is $1.
So 200,000. So I was right the first time.
I don't really know.
You try to switch me up.
I like.
Try to make me look stupid.
I'm not trying to make you look stupid. Anyways, do you have any questions or anything? Do you want to talk about anything in
Me?
particular? Do you have any questions?
Hold on.
Ooh,
Hold on.
Alrighty guys, please pardon this interruption, but this video is also sponsored by one of our sponsors, Huel, which is a perfectly balanced meal. Huel, H-U-E-L, okay? Huel is great. It has 35 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals, 6 grams of fiber, 400 calories. It's like the perfectly balanced meal. The flavors are great.
Basically a complete meal.
It is.
Yeah.
There's
Solid.
chocolate, there's vanilla. It comes in the powder form. It comes in these RTD drinks, which are amazing. They taste great. Put them in the fridge, and then you can just crack them open. Super delicious.
They got fiber too, because earlier I know you needed that.
Yeah, I know. I ran to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If you guys want to get it, you guys can go to huel.com/mommydaddytalk. Put in code mommydaddytalk to get 15% off your order right now, plus a free gift.
Yeah, plus a free gift. Don't miss out. Check it out today. Huel, HUEL.com/mommydaddytalk. And the code is obviously mommydaddytalk. Go check it out now.
Yeah.
And
That's it.
yeah.
Simple.
Love you guys. Peace.
Make gains.
Make gains.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is Nate. I'm sure you've seen him before. Brad, get off your freaking phone.
I'm watching the GTA trailer.
Oh yeah, they released a trailer, but it's not coming out for another like.
Jason's the main character? It looks like a gym bro.
He does.
He's a gym bro.
Or Loki Marlin.
Let me see. Oh, it kind of is. It's Loki Marlin. Wait.
Whoa, this is crazy.
Okay, we'll watch it later.
See Caminos.
Okay.
Supposed to be getting out.
Okay, so GTA 6, now when's it coming out?
Next year, May 26th. 2026.
2026. Okay, let's see. Study says K is the most emotionally triggering text you can send a person. That is true.
Oh, I read that.
The letter K.
Okay, yeah.
But I feel like it's not with the older generation. Like, older than you.
Why? Because they just type like that anyway?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I'm saying, like if it comes from like an older, like if my mom texts me K, she just means like okay, like it's not like on some petty
Nah,
shit.
fuck that. If someone takes me Cam, like, what did I do?
Right. I still think what do I do, but I'm saying depending on who it's coming from, it might not mean much.
You think maybe it's just like a normal, like, okay.
Yeah. But I'm
Yeah.
saying like if you text it, like if you and a girl are arguing and then you just text K, she's gonna think some sort of way about it.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, texting the letter K is very
I'm
triggering.
gonna text everyone K.
You
today.
text some weird
you-
things.
you do that,
You
though.
I say K or I say okay?
No, you say K.
Do I?
do. Or you just don't respond.
Or don't respond.
Holy sh.
That's even worse than not taking back.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, but they say K is the worst.
No, I'd rather get a K than nothing because at least you saw it. Because you don't have red receipts on. Who knows if you saw it or
And at
not?
least if you get a K, you like know how that person's feeling right away.
Right.
It's just no response.
No
Yeah,
response is like.
I hate that.
Everything's up in the air.
That's funny.
Okay, are you guys the type if you're like in a, I guess you guys don't argue, guys don't really argue with guy friends. So like with your girlfriends or like situationship or girl or like whoever, if you guys are like arguing, are you the type to like want to confront the issue or do you go silent? And like, you know, like just like on some petty shit, not respond, or do you respond and say how you feel? You know what I mean?
No, I'm the kind of guy to be like, this is why you're wrong, and explain it very clearly.
What if you're wrong?
Most cases it's not the case, but if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I will talk about it for sure.
Okay, so you want to talk about it, you?
What was the question again? I'm sorry, I just blanked out.
No, I'm saying, are you the type that talks about it, or do you ignore the issue?
If it really pisses me off, I'm gonna have to like bring it up.
Bring it up?
But if
Yeah.
it's something like small, I'm like, all right, whatever. Like maybe I'll bring it up if I get mad. But like,
Yeah, maybe later I'll add it on top. But then,
Yeah, and you didn't fucking do this! Like,
Yeah.
Yo, that's classic.
I think that's a talking trait of mine.
but then,
I think it's everyone, bro.
but then I always say like I'm the type that just ignores it and tries to move on. But then my actions don't showcase that. Like I act some sort of different way because mentally I'm thinking about.
Yeah, you get emotional and you don't talk or discuss the issue. You
Right.
just let it make you mad.
So I need to like say it right then and there.
You're a very confrontational person, though. You're able to do that. I don't know. I just for some reason sometimes I can't.
Can't do that.
Unless I get mad or like something like happens where like it triggers me to like
yeah.
finally open up.
Like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Exactly. That's me. I think that's why I have a lot of anger problems too.
I don't think you have anger
You
problems.
don't know like the other side of me.
Like what you mean? Like you
Like,
punch it?
Like if it's no.
Like the domestic violence side of him.
No.
Nah.
I'd like
He's like a little puppy.
no, I'm not.
He's sweet.
So a lot of shit that happens to me, I just let it build up. I feel like it me up later on though.
Right.
Nice. That's called being a man, by the way. I'm just saying. That's what men do.
Yeah.
That's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Women just like, what? They just ignore it, but then just like make you pay for it every day.
Exactly.
Facts.
Until it gets brought up.
Yeah. Men just don't bring it up, but it builds up and then it blows up later.
But I've been trying to practice that. Like if it's an issue, like bring it up right then and there, or you gotta like forget about it.
Yeah.
Fucking forget about it.
Like you can't let it dictate how you act towards the
You
person.
said forget about it?
Forget about
Oh,
it.
okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Like you gotta let it go.
Or just forget about it.
Oh, I meant like.
That's
Like,
a good,
frickin'
that
forget
works
about it.
too.
Okay.
Yeah. We know you're all celibate. Yeah, we get it. Celibate, Sarah.
I meant like frickin' forget about it. Like as an adjective.
Forget about it.
Okay.
No, I get what you were
Yeah.
saying.
Oh,
It was
okay,
like,
okay.
just like, let it go.
Yes.
There you go. Not forget about it.
You do that too.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Anyways, I thought you guys would compliment my shirt.
Why? Because Deadpool?
Yeah.
I mean, I like Deadpool.
Yeah. It's not my favorite character, but
No.
mine's Hulk.
Do you think like you're cool because you have a Deadpool shirt on?
No, I just thought you guys would appreciate it. I
Wait,
put
have you
a,
seen the movies?
huh?
Have you seen the movies?
No. I
Yeah.
can't tell she hasn't seen
You're
it.
a liar.
I have the old ones. I've seen the old
the way
ones.
she said it,
I
how
haven't
you
seen.
know she's
I haven't
lying.
seen the new one with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. I haven't seen that one.
Blake Lively?
She was in it as Lady Pool for a second, right?
Towards the end, yeah.
She was.
Who else was in it?
Ryan Reynolds.
Who else?
Dog pool.
Dog Pool.
Who else was in it?
Who else was in the movie?
Yeah. Who else was the other main character?
Ryan Reynolds.
Who else besides Ryan Reynolds?
The other huge Marvel character.
Oh, Spider-Man?
X-Men.
Oh, bro!
Think X-Men.
Oh my God! I want
What's his
to
name?
strike you.
Think X-Men.
X-Men.
In the movie. What's the name of the movie?
Ryan Reynolds. Wait, Deadpool.
This is why I hate you, bro. This is why I hate you.
Ant-Man.
What's the name of the movie?
Ant-Man.
Oh my God! I hate you, bro. You're so uncultured. It's crazy.
No, bro.
Is it not Ant-Man?
No, it's Deadpool and
Willy Wonka.
Dude, I should. Wolverine.
Oh, Wolverine.
You're dumb. Holy.
Alrighty, guys, this episode is also brought to you by NordVPN. This is a great service. I know both of us use it.
Yeah, I use it. I use it like
Yeah.
all the time, actually.
Yeah, it's great.
And the thing that I like about Nord is that it doesn't like hook up my actual service.
No.
Because when you plug in the VPN, sometimes it'll give you like way less speed.
Yeah.
And this one doesn't. I have not noticed that with it.
Yeah, it's easy to use, just like one click.
Yeah.
And you can use like up to 10 accounts with the NordVPN, which is nice.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Yeah.
They got a nice little, I think they have like a, I know they have obviously the website you can start it from or use it from, but they also have a desktop app that you could also use it from.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
super seamless.
You can get access to social media and other services not available due to censorship with a VPN, in case you guys don't know what a VPN is used for.
You said some dumb, oh my God. No, you gotta tell your stupid stories, man.
Okay, he was listening to Green Day, and I was like, oh my God, I love Green Day. He's like, yeah, what you know about Green Day? I was at the Green Day Packers.
The Green Day Packers is cool. What the?
Bro, I can't, it's like, who was it more disrespectful to? The Green Bay Packers or Green Day? I don't know. Like, that's so...
But I was
You're like an
fucking with
expert
it.
at, like...
But isn't that funny? It was witty, right?
That's pretty witty of you. What's the actual name of the Packers? Where are they from?
Green Bay, Pittsburgh. Oh, that's Steelers. Wait, that's Steelers. Wait, I'm sorry.
Dude, you do this here.
I'm
This is
sorry.
perfect.
No, the
You just
Steelers.
fucking... Yeah?
You guys remember that Steelers and Packers 2018 Super Bowl?
Oh, Charles Woodson got a ring.
Yep.
Yeah.
See?
That was a
Now
long
who's
time
stupid? Is that 2018? Was it 2018 Super Bowl?
I don't think it was 2018.
2016?
16 or 17.
Well, you're talking about when they were playing each other.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
when Charles Woodson got his championship ring because he would never get it with the Raiders.
Yeah. Wait, I'm sorry. Where do the Green Bay Packers play from?
Where's the place with the cheese?
With the Chiefs?
Yeah, cheese.
Where-
cheese.
Oh, Cheese, Wisconsin?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
That's why you have the cheese heads. You know.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're not cultured, man.
Who's winning the NBA playoffs? What do you think?
To be honest, I don't even know who's in that bitch.
Well,
I think the Nuggets are still in it. The Pacers, maybe.
Are the Warriors in it?
Warriors might be in it.
Are the Lakers still in it?
no.
Yeah.
No.
Lakers are out of it.
Damn.
All the
Let's
jokes
see.
about Cancun and LeBron's knee.
Yeah, Pacers and Cavaliers today. Warriors are still in it,
Cool.
I think. Knicks and
The
Celtics.
Cavs are still in it?
Wait, am I wrong? The teams that are still playing are in it still,
The
right?
Cavs are still in it. Yeah, that's how.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy sh!
Fuck, I feel like we're gonna get fucked, lads.
Wow. So wait, say the names again. The Pacers.
Today are the Pacers and the Cavaliers.
Okay.
Warriors and Timberwolves. Those are today's games.
Is that game 7 or 6?
Game 1 and 2.
Oh, it's already the next round?
Yeah, I guess.
Timberwolves are gonna win.
Let's go.
You think so?
Yeah, the whole thing.
And then you think I think Pacers will win and the Warriors will win
Yeah, but I think the Timberwolves will win
today.
championship.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't lie. I've never liked the Warriors. Not my team. I didn't really like basketball when I was younger, so when I lived there, I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
I was more football. Should ban him.
What else? Anything else? You want to talk about?
Yeah, question.
Yeah.
100 Sarahs or one gorilla?
One gorilla.
Not very
Straight up.
Like who wins?
Who would win? 100 Sarahs or one gorilla? One
Oh yeah,
gorilla.
one gorilla, easy.
100 Brads or one gorilla? 100 Brads. I think 50 Brads could take one gorilla.
I keep saying the same thing. I just think like
Got a gorilla?
it'd be very hard to choke out a gorilla.
Because he has a neck, right?
He's a big neck. Yeah, his neck's huge. And it's a lot of muscle.
What have you been keep saying?
I keep saying like, I just wonder two things. How long does it take for a gorilla to get gassed out? Because that's the biggest determinant. Like when is he gonna be like tired? Like how quick? And then how hard is it to rip its eyes out?
Knock it, knock it.
Thumb in there.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you could rip thumbs out, I would just
Thumbs out?
Sorry, rip eyes. First 20, I'm just like, if I'm controlling all the Brads, first 20 Brads, I'm getting those eyes.
Right.
At the same time, how can we get the eyes?
Wait, be realistic. How many Brads? You think you do it with less than 100?
I think so. But
Yeah,
50?
I think 50.
yeah, probably. But there'd have to be like a good like 20 or 30 that like,
If I hold the motherfucker down.
Like
gonna
20 or
die.
30 fatalities.
they're gonna die
Yeah.
trying to like get the eyes out. And then once the eyes are out, it's just gonna like flail and get tired. And then, so that's RIP for the gorilla.
Randy Orton, RKO.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with an RKO straight up. Or maybe a pulverizer.
Brad was telling us about a guy once who said he would just suck the gorilla off.
Yeah, there was the
Fuck.
there was a guy on the internet that made this funny shit where he was just talking about, he was like, yo, I think if I just suck the gorilla off, and everyone's like, what? And they're like, how do you make this happen? And he was talking about how like he's gonna get to know the gorilla a few days before. Like,
Manipulate the gorilla.
dude, what the?
3 windows.
Distract him or something?
Yeah, but then he convinced all his. It was just him, and all his friends were him as well.
Yeah.
And all his friends were like, maybe that is. They convinced him that it was a good idea, and then he was like, yeah, that or like put the thumb in the butt.
Wow.
And then they were like, bro, you just want to suck the gorilla off. It's pretty funny.
Wait, Brad, okay, you get to build 10 people right now. You get to pick 10 people on your team, 5 girls, 7 guys, 3 girls
Oh god.
on your team to
0
take the
girls.
gorilla. No, you have to. It's part of the game. Go.
Gorlock. I'm picking the girls first.
Okay.
Because that's like bait,
Yeah.
you know?
Why would gorilla be bait?
I don't know. I just think maybe you might see her if you're like love at first sight. I think like just like, you know, you could throw a gorilla out there, just like to distract the gorilla. The gorilla would be like, what the?
Hey, you take this. My tummy's hurting. Yes.
Wait, actually?
BRB.
She definitely, because she drank the coffee too, and she got quiet.
She's never admitted that before.
Yeah. Then okay, so 3 girls. Okay, realistically, I'm going with Ronda Rousey
Damn.
in her prime.
Oh, that was cheeky. That was fucking.
There's not many strong women I know like that.
I'm trying to think. I don't know any black women either.
I'll go with the dudes first. We'll cut this in. We'll go with the dudes first. So, 100%. John Jones is like, if I could replicate John Jones, he's all 10 of the people I
On coke?
choose. Huh?
On coke?
John Jones on coke, leaving a bar. Yeah, John Jones. Yeah, then John Jones on coke. So we can use both of those.
Rampage.
So Rampage Jackson, for sure, he's a demon. And then like we'll have like a group of Asian women that he can get if he defeats it.
Yeah.
He's like super motivated. Asian women
Off Cialis.
Off Cialis. He's like, yeah. Rampage off Cialis. Asian women as like, if we win, you get them. He's like super
Bro, juked the guy in
motivated.
Palace, he came
John
in,
Jones
hit
on
the guy on
coke.
the
John
pole.
Jones regular.
Around the poles, he was looking, oh, it was-
It's because
oh,
IQ's probably
yes.
super sharp. And then we'll go with Gorlock.
Hello, yellow.
And then we'll do.
Brian Shaw.
Oh, Brian Shaw for sure. Brian Shaw is actually one of the best picks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good pick.
And Thor.
That's
we'll
a
go,
fact.
I didn't have to.
and we'll go Thor Bjornsson, another giant strongman, and then Eddie Hall, another giant strongman. I think this is like a super crew, because we could like push Gorlock. Okay, sorry. Now. And then I'm one of them, right? Do I count me as 10? Okay.
You have 10 people.
Oh, he's a coach.
Yeah, he's the coach.
I'm the coach. Sick. I'm gonna take the eyes out, and then
You need like a center from a football team.
yeah, like a big lineman. Who can I think? We need like someone who's like
Jason Kelsey.
Jason. Oh yeah, Jason Kelsey. We'll do Jason
prime.
Kelsey in his prime, and then 2 more.
Who are the girls you picked?
The big girls, yeah.
Okay, so you have to pick the girls.
That's really tough. Yeah, there's not that many.
Who's that one really like buff powerlifter girl?
No.
Had-
No, okay. Well, let's pick the 2 guys first. Hold on, 2 more guys. Because I actually have really good picks for the girls now. Okay. Who else?
What if you did some of those power slappers, like that big Hawaiian dude?
Oh, you need to tell me like Hawaiian like.
That's true.
Like the crazy Hawaiian, that's his power slapper name. He's huge.
The Great
Slap the
Khali. The Great Khali.
Really?
Oh yeah.
WWE. Remember him?
Yeah.
I remember him.
In his prime.
In his prime. Or Big Show.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Oh yeah. I can pick at any time. Yeah, Big Show for sure. Okay, then for girls, Lana Rhodes and what?
Wait, Lana Rhodes?
Yeah, she could.
Wait, Lana Rhodes isn't the
The P-Star?
Yeah, and then what was the one that came to the gym? Violet Myers, because then they could distract the gorilla. We were talking about them, the guys.
Oh my god, that's actually kind of a good idea
I don't know. Maybe they're into them. I've been 2 different players.
for the gorilla to pick from.
Yeah, that could be first line of like attack where
Do
they're
you
like,
not
"What
think
the fuck?"
maybe some of those guys that you just picked might get distracted?
No, listen, we have to win. So it's like, okay.
Well, as a coach, you need to be like, if we win, you guys can have the 3 girls.
No, there's already the group of Asian girls for Rampage on the
That's what
other
I'm saying.
side.
So those girls are up there, but then the other 3 can take.
Short.
Give me one more.
You know, John Jones wouldn't have a bad time with that. He'd like that. But no, it's more so we could. This is a tactical advantage against the gorilla. Is these women? Because we don't know that it might be a horny ass gorilla, and then him, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe he's like, maybe he gets off balance or something, or like he puts his guard down, and then John Jones can run up and like rip the eyes out, you know? And then it's just a waiting game, you know? Because he'll just rage and be tired.
We
We
forgot
all,
one person.
who?
Sean Strickland.
Oh, Sean Strickland would actually be.
He'd be good.
He would. I just picture him just beating up an influencer,
Yeah.
just walking around, punching him, kicking him. Oh God.
That's a
Okay.
good pick. Thank you for that.
What about you? What would your team be?
I just picked my 10 least favorite people so the gorilla could go at them.
Wow.
All right, guys, please pardon this interruption, but this video is sponsored by one of our sponsors, Cremo. Okay, Cremo is an amazing product that Brad actually uses all the time.
I
and
feel
he
like this
needs
was
it.
like, I feel like this was a shot at me.
Yeah, this ad was targeted towards you.
Thank you.
Specifically, being a man that has issues
Issues. Musk.
with odor
Man
and
scent.
sweating, especially after the gym
Yes, or during the gym.
or during the gym or any time really. So me.
Wait, I don't smell all the time.
So me, because I care about you as a friend, I got you
just know
Cremo,
that
and this
most
just worked out
people live-
perfectly to be the ad.
They're like, yeah, no
now,
bitches.
you have to be honest though. My normal smell isn't that bad.
No, but you deserve freedom from sweat and stink.
Okay, I deserve freedom from from sweat and stink.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why we're doing this now.
Yeah, it's designed to provide men with 48 hours of odor-free protection, which is great for you.
That's 2 days. It's different
Deodorant.
than your.
And you missed. We talked about. We didn't talk about the draft.
Which the?
Oh, the
football?
NFL draft.
What about Shador and stuff getting snubbed?
Like that's.
Yeah, it still just made him way more popular. That's the weird thing.
Yeah.
It's almost like, did they want that to be that way?
It's all PR.
Because he got way more popular. Obviously, he made a lot less money, like from the draft, from the team.
He's making hella money off like endorsement stuff.
That's what I'm saying, because he's super popular. So
Yeah.
I don't know which one works more in the long term. I mean, it really depends. How does he play at this point now?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not gonna start for the next 2 years probably. Unless
Who's the lead quarterback there right now?
it's supposed to be Deshaun Watson, but he's already out for season. He hurt himself again.
No, he didn't. Really?
And then now it's, if I'm not mistaken, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, Joe Flacco, and now Shador. So they have 5 quarterbacks.
Holy.
They drafted 2.
Oh, wow.
Dylan Gabriel's the one from
Bro, that
Oregon.
actually worked. What the fuck?
I hope they put him in,
Another one.
at least.
He'll play preseason. They'll both play preseason.
To see which one.
Well, just to see who's going to be
Get
QB3.
Damn. That's a deep roster.
I mean, they're all going to be fighting for quarterback position. But I think it'll end up being Joe Flacco as a starter.
Care shot.
Yeah. Well, I think that, I mean, do you think he would have started on any team?
I
No.
need help, guys. Holy
I
fuck.
think,
Would he have been a runner-up on any team?
yeah, runner, yeah, on some for sure.
Then this was the best possible outcome for him, almost.
No, I think he's going to want to start at some point, like soon.
Yeah, but he wasn't. It sounds like he wasn't going to start. It sounds like he just got way more popular, and then eventually he'll like probably play.
He could be, I don't know. He might need to develop a little bit more before he starts anywhere.
Damn. Either way, though. So imagine, what is he, like 21?
That's crazy.
He's super young.
Crushing it. Yeah, you're older.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're old,
Crazy.
bro.
He's a baby.
Crazy. What's that like being old?
I'm 24. You have.
Yeah, but
Your birthday's this month.
you're a girl.
Oh, shit, it is.
His birthday's this month.
You're going to be 41?
41. What the
Yeah.
fuck? I'm 28.
Okay, bro, you've been 28 the past
I was
2
my
decades.
maths-
Yeah, your mask up.
What should we do for your birthday?
I'm not doing shit.
Rager.
I'm not
Rager.
doing shit.
One last Rager before, you know, your retirement.
Let's Rager before the retirement home.
Oh, retirement.
Dudes, I ain't doing
You know,
Shit.
where do shit?
Nah, I like parties.
You like this one.
You may not like parties, but
We like parties.
Okay, you guys are so
And you know who has the best house for parties? Bradley.
Yeah, that's sick.
And you know who has the money to fund a party?
Brad.
I'm locking all my doors.
Who knows the code?
That's my fuck.
I was waiting for him to be like, you know who has guns? Me.
Yeah, I do got that.
You know who can fire both of you? Me.
I got guns. You're not doing a party, dude. I don't want to do a party. Parties are dumb.
What's that movie that they throw the giant party?
Ladder room.
Project X. Project B. Project B.
You guys are so dumb.
And we're just gonna hire all
Yeah. Little people strippers.
little people, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
And they are serving cocktails for everybody.
Yes.
That would honestly be entertaining. Super
Come
entertaining.
on, bro.
And we'll vlog it all. And we'll title the vlog Project B.
And then we'll put a sign that says no cameras past 8 p.m. because you know everyone gets drunk by that time. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll put duct tapes on our phones like that one.
Oh, yeah.
Be a private party, and we'll have mounds of cocaine, just to look at, not to do.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be cool.
It'll be
Like a sculpture.
snowing.
And then
Snow sculpture.
yeah, it'll be snowing. With snow bunnies though. And then we'll get you like a cool little like Scarface fit, and then you'd be sitting in that big chair in your living room like this by the end of the night,
Yeah.
and then picking which girl you want
Without cocaine.
with a lot of cocaine.
Okay.
You ever seen Cocaine Bear?
Yes.
And that movie was dope.
That was a funny movie.
Yeah, that bear was lit.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We love you guys, and we will see you guys next week. Hopefully the audio was good enough for you guys, but...
Oh, we're chilling it from the fourth
building. Come on, brother.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you
Come
very
on,
much,
cuz.
man.
Third time, bro.
It is, bro. It's
I
been
feel
a
like
while.
I've been watching you go through everything over the last 3 or so years. 4 years,
Everything
nearly.
and a couple extra things too, bro.
Literally.
Man's been around.
It's
doing some
non-stop.
things.
How are you, bro, first of all?
I'm
Yeah,
good,
everything-
bro. Like I'm really good. I'm probably the healthiest and mentally sharpest I've been in my career, bro. I think being a parent helps that a lot. And just man, I've got some good intentions for the whole year. I just dropped the tape, which is going
420, bro. You dropped on 420 to Green Room.
Yeah.
You want to talk about these right now? early
Yeah, well,
on,
you
or
know what? Let's get off the bat with that
Yeah.
because this is kind of something that I've made that I kind of just, you would know, right? So the industry and the trends have changed a lot. There's a lot of algorithms, a lot of things to follow, a lot of, like, it's a lot of who you know kind of thing, right? By this thing here, it allows me to drop music for my fans directly to them. So, like,
I love
there's
this
a little
thing,
key
bro.
ring inside it. I'll just show you. And all you do is you hold that against your phone and you get unreleased music, you get access to the mixtape, and we add music to this all the time.
That's what I was gonna say. So this had the mixtape on it before it dropped.
Yes.
Had the. Oh my god, the green room. The green room.
Yeah, it's
had
called
the-
so it's the green room members only,
Yeah.
and then there's the green room
I had the green
mixtape.
room on it before it dropped.
That's
and
right.
so this is the question I had about it. So now that the green room has dropped, is there extra shit on there already?
Yes, there's already extra 3 songs on
Oh,
there.
so you can keep putting.
Yeah, and we're just gonna keep adding all year. That's why the value for me is important because
Yeah.
it's $50. You get the pack, you get the token, and not only are you getting the tape and unreleased songs, we're gonna add probably another song in a couple weeks. We're just gonna add content on there.
I already know
Obviously,
you,
with
bro. You're gonna be
Instagram
active.
with Meta, they hated me smoking, so I can take my smoking activities over to the green room. It's for the fans, bro. Like I really wanted to take it back to my roots and dial into the people who really fuck with me. So this year just lets me go. These are my people. Let me dedicate my stuff to them for a few months now that the tape's out, and then we can work on the project after that.
Bro, congrats on the release.
Thank you,
I
bro.
do love this little fucking thing right here.
You can get them from chillnet.net, guys. You wanna
Let's
grab
go,
them,
bro. The green room out now.
And you know what? Tranquility. The first verse that we just spat just then, bro, is actually on here. So if
There
you
we
want
go.
to hear that full
Oh,
time,
the release is on
yes,
there.
you can-
Unreleased, but on there.
Yes, you can hear it on there all
Sky
the time,
Sessions
whenever you
on there
want.
right now. Come on, bro.
There we go,
Oh,
baby.
it's hectic. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's cool, bro. Yeah, we can do everything, man.
All right, into it, bro. You mentioned like a DM or something that you're keen to come back in at some point, right?
Yeah.
But another thing you mentioned, and I guess we have to address the elephant that's not in the room this early on, is the bald head, brother. It's gone. It's gone. I know everyone watching has seen the bald head because Bro, the comments. All right.
I need to do a segment where you just let me read the comments on that Take Flight video.
Yep, I swear this isn't planned. Brother, I got some right here. I swear to God, bro.
Oh, that is so good. That wasn't planned either.
They are literally, legit, I swear. But there's just a few of my favorites, right? Do you want to read them out?
I'd love to read
Let's
them.
go one by one, all right?
Okay,
This is Chillinet's Bald Head podcast.
Okay, so obviously I want to clarify, right? That was a huge crisis era, bro. I shaved my head. I was going through a Vin Diesel The Rock thing.
Yeah.
Tragically went bad. I had the Take Flight thing and I go,
just
stuff
a bad
it, I'm
day.
just going to come. And the thing is I was so shot for my confidence because of my bald head, bro, that I struggled. I won't lie. That's why do you think I bought all the watches? I'm like, I've got to make up for this fucked head. Let me bring my watches to justify, hey, I'm ugly, but I got Cartiers. It's all good. But no,
look, man, we all go through those moments.
Let me have a look. All right, so what have we got? So, shout out to Born from Pain 2000. Strong Instagram
I didn't know I had
name.
their names.
Yeah, no, so I'm going to give him a shout out. Always good to see a new Vin Diesel interview. See, he even knew I was going for it, so I obviously pulled it off. Thank you, Born. I'm not even offended. Thank you, Born from Pain. Krillin it at 420 from Omar, bro. I'm a massive Dragon Ball Z fan.
Krillin at 420 is a good one.
Yeah, I will take that. You know what I mean? He was a strong fan, so I'm actually gonna take that one on board. JW10395 is giving me fake name vibes. So I don't know if it's a real person.
I'm sure
but
most
shout
of them
out to
are.
him anyway. What? What happened? You look like Voldemort. Did strike a nerve just then as I read it, but I'm gonna play it cool, alright? So JW, fuck you, alright? I appreciate the support, lad. Kazak266 says, chilling it, looking like those thumb dudes out of Spike. That just unlocked a childhood memory, bro. Can you get a photo of them up right now?
This is getting its own reel. I'm
gonna watch Spy Kids now. Just bro, that was a classic. The thumb people.
I don't know their names, but they were thumbs.
They were jacked though, so I'll also take that. I don't mind if my head's a thumb and I'm hench as fuck.
You know, I like that we're in a position right now to talk shit about this whole situation.
Yeah, that's it.
A year late, like nearly 18 months later, we're back.
And this is the thing in life, man. Let me teach all the kids out there in life. Part of my thick-skinned ability to do this job is I take nothing seriously. You gotta have a laugh. I shaved my head and looked fucked. You just gotta own it, laugh, and move forward. It's the best thing to do in life, you know? Don't take things too seriously. Have some fun, you'll develop thick skin. Oh, except for this one, someone's low-blowed me.
This one?
Crypto Down Under 1806 says, Uncle Fester, my brother, what's goody?
It's just a bald head.
Yeah,
it's
like that was Uncle Fester was like a short fat fuck. I don't know how I feel.
That's a bit rude.
Yeah, that was. But you know what?
Right?
I'll take it though. I will take it because at the end of the day, you're building the analytics up on the post. So brother, go write that 5 more times.
I do appreciate these people, every single one.
We do, but you know, I love all the fans. Whether you love it or hate it, when you're in the spotlight, you put yourself out there to be judged. You got to accept the love and the hate. So the OG Leandro, like his name as well, strong name. Chilling it, got beef with Austin Powers. The Dr. Evil thing was rinsed. It was a good call, but the Dr. Evil thing, it was clear. I looked more like Mini-Me, to be fair. Dr. Evil had a bit of a rounder head. I was more like that Werner guy, the short fella. See, no hate, just love. I said why he looks like Dr. Evil, so...
that's all of them?
That's kind of doing. No, but this one... Chilling it, looking like a light bulb from Tan5391. I don't get the light bulb reference. It's because of the shiny head.
That's all it is.
What we should do is you need to get a photo now and put a little light bulb coming out of my head like it's a mad idea. Well, it wasn't a mad idea. It was fucked. But you know what I mean? It's a moment in time.
You win some, you lose some. I'm so glad you actually suggested it and I had it ready.
I know, that's crazy. Well, that's why I had to come correct today. I was like, hey, bro, I've grown my hair back and I'm ready to
This is why I wear a hat everywhere I fucking go.
Thank you very much, brother.
All right, we got that out of the way.
That was good fun.
We got that out of the way, all right?
Just say no one bite, just say
as I mentioned before, this is our third chat, bro. And it's funny, someone commented on our interview last week, the first ever interview in your garage. Yeah? So, like, this is an old-ass interview. They've still gone back and watched it. And they said, I should have asked you more about your past. She remembers you writing lyrics and smoking guns, surprise, in her brother's garage and living in her house. Random. I thought, let's do that right now. I actually didn't ask you about your past, or we didn't bring it up at all, bro. And I haven't gone back and watched all your interviews, but I don't know how much you've talked about.
Not many. It doesn't really come out. Everyone asks about what's happening or how you did
and
it.
I thought about that, and I'm like, I don't know why even I don't, because I usually do, right?
Wings with the good questions. Look at him on fire.
But let's go all the way back. So shout out to whoever commented that.
Thank you.
Let's go all the way back to pre-Chilling It days then. What was life looking like for you as a young and grown up, bro?
Man, I didn't really have a direction for music. I think a lot of people have this presumption that I just grew up and went, music is my thing. I was like a heavy metal fan, bro. I had like I don't know if you go deep in the Blake Turnell Facebook that I had long black hair with the red rings on the side. I was an Ike with the Prom Queen fan. I had the red JJ skinnies and those belts that had the studs on them and shit. That was how I grew up. And then at about 14, I came across hip hop, like Big L and stuff, and started getting into it. But to be honest, bro, like the growth into chilling it, like people might have seen, there's a park battle of me rapping in a park, bro. And let me say, I sucked.
Yeah.
But to me, it's a testament because everybody sucks the first time they do something, bro. I don't know any person in the world who writes their first rap and sounds like Eminem, you know what I mean? But it's a testament to that person that I was as a kid. I had a dream and I had a tunnel vision for it. And I sit here now and I didn't recognize it at the time, but I realized that kid with this vision that was just so stubborn and delusional, that delusion actually got me here today. Because everything's delusional till you do it. Everything's impossible till you do it. So for me, like the grind was a bit hard. Like a lot of the times I thought I wasn't gonna do it. There were times when.
But before you go too far, because I do want to talk about that. But let's the start of that, bro. Do you remember like what original time got you to pick up and start writing? What was the original moment? Maybe not even the moment, just the time period.
Yeah, I think it was like around 15, 16 when I was like, I'm gonna start writing it myself. And it was just after that Tribal Shiz came out. I didn't really wait. I just dived in. Sorry? Tribal Shiz came out a couple years later on Hustle Hard. But I was sitting in a bowls green with a few of my mates, and one of my mates rapped and just freestyled, and I was just having a session, like a little young cunt outside of school, and I'm like, let me try. And I was actually not bad at it for freestyling, so I started getting into it more, and I loved Big L, so I just studied the man.
Okay.
And then just picked it up, and once I picked it up, I fell in love with the poetry of it. Like, I have a lot of demons that I keep inside and do things for myself, and I have outlets for that, whether it's exercise, but music is a main one for me. It's a way for me to express my feelings, or not even be expressing them. Sometimes just spazzing with the bars takes me away from my problems, and that's my way of therapy. So like, it just became a therapy at around 16, and from there it became a love.
That was like a session for you, right?
The moment it became healthy for me.
And I guess it proves your point of like, if you really fucking like take something by the balls and just go for it, bro. Because like, you have been doing this. It's not like it was an overnight thing. You see those videos online, and I'm sure there was more times before that too, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember any of your bars from like your first ever recorded track?
Tribal Shiz, Spit Shit Umatic.
Oh, that was your first ever?
With the rapping. That was my first ever recorded track.
I didn't know it was your first ever recorded.
I recorded it at the Engadine Youth Centre, and I just went over there. They had a little studio from 3 till 5, and I just recorded it myself with a jack beat.
There you go.
And it went kind of close.
And the name Chillin' It, did you land on any other names before you got there?
Oh, do you know the answer to this, and that's why you're asking me?
I don't, and I'm trying to remember if we've talked about it previously, but maybe not.
No. So, cringe. My first rap name was Be Cautious, so B.Cautious.
Very Aussie.
And it was because it was also short for BC, before Christ, because I'm before my time.
Crazy.
No, shittest name in the planet.
Crazy,
Thank God I smoked a cone and realised how much of a flop I was and decided to call myself Chillin' It. I don't know if I'd be sitting here if it was Be Cautious doing a take fly right.
Yeah, Chillin' It definitely takes the dub there, bro.
It does, man.
Be Cautious reminds me of like a very back then Aussie name, though.
Yeah, it is. Like back in the time, that was the thing, bro. Yeah. Be Cautious, and it was kind of freestyle. Yeah. It was the trend.
And in saying that, you mentioned Hustle Hard. Obviously, you're deep in that time period as well.
Yeah.
Was there any people or specific moments around that helped guide you to what you're doing?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of artists who have vouched for this. Hustle Hard, like Malik, the guy that owns Hustle Hard. Man, he's just like he's like the pioneer you don't hear about, bro. Like he pushed a lot of kids into the movement and believed in me when I didn't really believe in myself. And he gave me a catalyst to kind of branch out and do my own thing. And then one of the things with Hustle Hard that's so, I think, like testament to him is like, he's not the kind of guy that holds anyone back. He puts people on him when people want to go. He's like, you know, here's your wings and go. So like, shout out Malik and Hustle Hard. I think there's a lot of artists, not just me, who can give credit to the fact that, like, especially the OGs, that was a little period of time.
Facts, bro. Even if you still go back and look at it now, I know he mentioned to me once about taking down a bunch of videos. Not that he had to. I think people asked. You know, people want their early videos gone sometimes. But he was the starting point for a lot.
Yes.
Bro, a lot of artists that are still out there. So shout out whoever asked the question about the early days. That obviously is
thank you. I don't know. I'd love to know who that was.
I
if
do
you
have their
please
name.
Comment.
I do have their name, but I don't want to say in case we don't really, you know.
Emily Shortland. I'm not too sure who that is. I can't remember you, Emily, but I do appreciate the message.
Shout out Emily Shortland for
had a lot of big days and big nights. I'm not too sure where I met
Bro, I could only imagine, bro. Look, over the last 19, 20 months, maybe 18, since our last chat, bro, you've done so fucking much. Like, you're right. Like I said to you just before, I was like, man, coming in, I was like, third interview. Yeah. Well, not even an interview at this point. It's a chat.
Yeah. It's like kicking it with a homie.
You know what I mean? Like, third chat, I was like, what are we going to talk about? And then I started writing dot points, and I was like, Heaps. There's actually too much. I had to cull stuff for sure. But first, straight after our chat, you hit the 420 DNA tour, which was hectic. But more importantly, in my opinion, was you went on your first 30-day regional tour.
Yeah.
30 or so day regional tour. Talk me through the experience of your first regional tour.
Man, it was one of the most testing things I've ever done. Like, to do shows that are like, it was kind of back to grassroots though, and it made me fall in love with it again because it was just a van, real like bare bone style traveling, bro. We were doing 3 shows a weekend in multiple states, like driving through the whole entire state from the west to the north, to the east, to the south of every state. And man, I tell you what, so the first 15 shows, loved it. Still loved the back end, but man, it takes a drain on you. Like, it takes a toll on you. However, to any artists out there who have the option of doing regionals or doing city, look at your profit margins when you do regionals, because the fans in regional towns, I love the fans. They are die-hard, they don't get many shows, and when you go out there and give them that time of day, they reciprocate that energy. And I had a lot of fun to the point where I'd love to do it again. Not even about the fact of there being money made, I just loved meeting the fans that you don't get to meet at the city shows. Instead of playing a packed stadium where you're looking at lights, I'm like right in front of people in these small rural venues. So it was a blessing, man. And to have, you know, like a team with me, Woody, my sound guy, it was good, man. Then into DNA, and then I did the birthday run at the end.
You've done a lot,
recently,
bro.
Yeah, and we ain't stopping. I'm thinking about more at the end of the year. Under 18s fans have been screaming for all ages events, and not many people put them on. So something in my near future is an all ages event for the whole community, man.
You have to, bro.
Fuck up, yeah.
But on that tour, bro, how did the fans, like you said, they showed love in general, but like how different did you notice they were to the capital city fans? Did you see like any just reaction difference to you being out there?
Yeah, definitely. So like the excitement. So when I do the meet and greets, right?
Yeah.
In the city ones, people are there, but they just come to get their photo, get their things done. You go to these regionals and the fact you're there, it means so much to them. And the way they're reciprocating the energy on the stage, it might not be as big of an audience because you're out in Mackay or whatever it is, but it feels the same.
Okay.
It feels just as big. And the thing is like, so I've never seen, I think there was 25 tattoos over the whole tour.
Oh, chill tattoos?
Yeah, because people just, it's a memory that they're not going to have every year. The city folks get a show every year. So these regional people go, I don't know if he's coming back, so they commemorate it. And it's just, it feels like you're making more of an impact to your fans when you do the regional. So it was an experience for me. It was my first one, and I'm kind of regretting I hadn't done them before. So they're definitely planned in my future to.
Yeah, it's definitely something you could just keep doing. Well, not every freaking year, that's for sure.
Oh,
every
I'm a
6
workhorse,
months.
brother. Yeah, no, I'll go do 30 shows in a month every time.
Good point. In saying this is something you mentioned just earlier about taking a toll on you as well. 30 shows in, I don't know, how long was it? It was 2 months, 3 months?
Yeah, not even. It was 6 weeks.
Yeah,
30 shows in 45 days.
How was it, and how did you, I don't know, handle yourself physically and mentally during this time, bro? Because you're out on the road this whole time. You got a family as well at the same time.
It was very straining on the family, I won't lie. It was pretty hard having to leave my son for numerous like weeks on end and then coming in, seeing him go right at the age when he's like really growing and shining. But I think that it takes a toll on you in the sense of like, you just are rinsing yourself like a robot in a way. Like, and eventually you're doing the same set, the same show. And like it's the 11th one in a row, and you're like on no sleep. You've been in the back of the van, uncomfortable. Not gonna lie, when the drinks are involved, you're a bit dusty in the morning after too.
Yeah, of course.
So you got to find a balance for your fitness, for your health. So we had a routine for training.
Okay.
I like to train that helped me just get my mindset clear. But I think that in general, not just regionals, bro, like doing shows in the spotlight takes a toll. And when you're doing it in such a frequent span, you kind of feel like you're not you. You belong to these people for that amount of time. But in saying that, it's a part of the job. I don't know any successful or great artist that makes a killing off this who doesn't give 110% of themselves to every fan they meet when required. So it's just my job. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, sometimes you don't want to do it, but man, I'm so lucky to do it that I'd be a pussy not to. So
facts.
Like, yeah, I
Big
love it,
facts.
man. You gotta take your blessings as they come, bro.
Hard.
If you want a full plate, don't complain when you're eating. That's what I like to say.
Bro. I agree with you on that morning workout. That's what I've recently got into over the last 4 weeks, bro. Is waking up and getting it in, right?
Yeah, it's important.
But obviously, the gym sheet is huge to you, bro.
Yes.
To the point where energy
DNA, man.
Energy DNA is out on the market, bro.
I'm going to do a Soulja Boy claim here. I believe I'm the first rapper ever with a pre-workout in Australia. I don't know if there's ever anyone. If there is, let me know.
In Australia? Or
yeah. I didn't want to claim worldwide.
Surely.
There's probably someone somewhere, but I think this is one of the first ones. And I'm really proud of it, bro. Like, I put about a year into it.
Tell me just about putting it together, bro. Like, how... I don't know, man.
It was crazy because I'm not an expert in it, obviously.
Of course not,
we had to study for about 3-4 months, and it was taking a lot of time while balancing music, too. We were doing this. And it was about a year ago we were looking at launching, like we were ready. And I just pulled it because I'm like, I wasn't happy with the product. It was good, but not good enough. And for me, as someone who goes every day, I wanted it to be something I like.
Sure.
So we peeled back the caffeine a bit to be at a medium level, but we added your creatine, citrulines, beta-alanines. For those who don't know, you can look them up. But it's basically just mental focus, high energy, and then also like good blood flow. Like the pumps you get are crazy. So I have a scoop of this every time I train, and we've already done like a few hundred, I think 500 tubs now around Australia, which is a great launch. Like, you know, we only had 1,000. We're halfway left. Elite Sups and Mass Nutrition are chatting with us at the moment too. So I highly recommend it. Look, anyone out there, man, before you knock it, try it. Because I'm telling you, when you do try it, the flavors. Would you like to try it?
I will, but let's leave it a little bit. I don't
he doesn't want to peak too much
We're
yet.
still too early in the chat to be like dying in here, right?
I'll have it ready to go.
Yeah,
but
you
yeah,
could do
no,
that.
it's really good,
And
man. I'm really
while
happy
you're
with it.
doing that, bro, tell me again, I guess, how important it is for you to be showing up in the gym every single day now.
Right.
Because I know personally how important it is for me to be there, bro. Not just to not be a skinny / fat cunt anymore, but also like if I don't go, my missus is like, I can tell you haven't been. Your mind is not right.
Yeah, 100%. I when I don't go to the gym, that's my bad day because
Yeah.
I haven't trained. But if there's something on a more serious note, man, like something that I've preached, and I said that on the Mark Geyer podcast too, is that I've got a bit of a saying that I'm gonna start promoting with Energy DNA for men's mental health, and it's that a chest day can save a life. That's how deep the gym is, bro. Like if you're, I've been down in the dumps some days, bro, like really questioning, especially in the spotlight. You're getting rinsed or you're having a fight at home, but you've still got to perform. It can really drain you. Your mate calling you to go, let's get in the gym, bro. Let's have a workout and feel good, can save a life, bro. Like someone can be having the darkest day, and like men supporting men in the gym, I think is a huge thing that we sleep on. It's not just about muscles. It's not about tattoos and I'm so sexy. It's about bringing your boys with you and going, let's go. Let's be the best versions of ourselves. So that's what I'm trying to promote. It's not so much about, I don't care if you have a six pack. I don't care if you're unfit. It's your commitment to get in the gym with the community and build yourself up. I fuck with that. So like for me,
fully agree.
It's all about mental health and sharpness, bro. And that applies in my life, so I want to apply it to other people too.
I love that, bro. I got Big D into going to the gym, bro.
Really?
That little man next door, he's not going to be little soon, bro. He's going to be big D soon.
He's going to be a big fat D.
Big D, bro.
Yeah, mega D. But I'll have to get him a tub as well then.
Bro,
for D,
let's
bro.
go.
I've got plenty, man. I'll get some for him. No worries.
Funny you say what you just said, even about like, you know, the spotlight, bro, bringing different things on you at all time, and you can go into this how you will, bro, as little as hard. But obviously I see you online more often than not, and have for years, bro. You've kept to it, and that is a big reason why you have the 420 fam that you do, bro. You share so much of yourself. You share all the positives, but obviously every day isn't like that, and obviously some negative shit comes about every now and again. It's going to happen. If it doesn't, how has it been for yourself? How's the journey been of sharing so much of yourself online at all times?
At the start, it was tough. Like at the start, because when I was sharing it, so the era of Instagram changed. Like when I was sharing it first started, I was posting me smoking bongs and the fun of things, and it was just this viral thing. It was cool. Once these other social medias have come into play, bro, there's like things just become out of your control in a way.
Correct.
And at the start, it was tough. But what I realized is like, and it's a bit of a metaphor, so I don't want to get too techie, but when you look at energy in the world, energy is created from positive and negative. You look at a battery, it's got a positive and a negative, and that's how you create power. So if I was to only share this positive side, it'd be bullshit. If I was to only share the negatives to play to this, like, I'm fucking crazy, that would also be bullshit, because I'm a good guy, I think, at heart. By letting everybody see me unapologetically, flawed as fuck, and couldn't give a fuck, people can relate to that for one, and it creates an energy. Whether you're on the positive side going, I love how raw Chill is, or whether you're on the negative going, I fucking can't stand him, my name's in your mouth, baby. You know what I mean? And that's from the power of positive and negative. Polarizing energy is what I believe in frequencies, so I've learned to just embrace it, bro. Like, you know, if someone wants to trash me, bro, be my guest. Make a fucking video about it. I'll share it.
Yeah, look, a good way to be, bro, but you're right. Like, it's you, bro. That's your life.
Yeah,
you know
and that's the brand.
Literally
And
is your
that's
life,
the
bro.
brand. And I think that people also appreciate just being like, oh, he's not some guy that's unattainable to be. I can relate to that. He's having moments like me. Don't get me wrong. I've had some times in my life that I regret.
Of course.
But I wouldn't say regret in the truest sense, because it's made me a wiser man. Like, I'm a much better father. I'm a much more mature person. I'm much more controlled. Stoic. I've got it tattooed on my hand because I study stoicism and staying calm. So, yeah, some of my mistakes led me to be a better man. So I regret none. 100%.
Love that, bro. You just mentioned him, but some of the biggest positive I love to see online, bro, is your son, bro.
Yeah.
Last time we chatted, he was 6 months.
Yes.
I think my boy was only like 4. Bro, he's like over 2 now, two and a bit.
Couple months,
How
man.
has that journey been as a dad for this point now, bro? Because it's the last year and a half, a lot would have happened, bro. You would have learned so much.
It changes a lot, and then it puts a lot of different perspectives in your life. Like growing up, I kind of had a not a I don't care when I die attitude, but it was just like I lived that life. It was I don't care. Whatever happens, happens to me.
Agreed.
The moment I held a little boy in my hands, I go, everything that matters for this boy matters to me. So anything I do to myself was a secondary problem. I can't be rinsed. I can't be making dumb decisions. I've even like pulled back from just some of the things I do in the spotlight just because I like a bit of privacy for my son, you know? Like there's the certain part of me I'm willing to share, but there's a certain part of my son, I'll show a video here and there, but like, you know, I'm not too open about like being, non-stop. I like to just share the moments with it because he is my life. Like I said, I'm very honest. And if I'm being honest with my life right now, it's pre-workout, it's my 420 fam all the time, but it's being a dad, bro. Like, being a dad comes first to being chilling at the moment, and I'm fucking happy with that.
Let's go. Tell me how hard it is, because I've realized this. Like, you hear all these crazy stories about shit online, right? And you're right, bro. You're there to share some of your proudest moments, and it sucks because your biggest, proudest moment, you physically shouldn't be sharing it 24/7. Your son, bro, because I'm like, I want to put this cunt everywhere all the time.
That's right.
But then I'm like, better not, bro.
Yeah, I find it bad. Sometimes I go to do something and I'm like, nah. But
this is me, bro.
Yeah,
100%.
and at the same time, though, I just kind of embrace that, like, you know, I love him.
Yes.
And I'm open with my life, and I want to teach my son to go, like, bro, people don't matter. Like, sticks and stones will break bones. Ignore everything, you know. Obviously, I'm not going to put him out there in the world in a 420 cheerleader shirt or something, but I have no qualms in showing who I am, what I love, and what I'm about. And if people don't like that I'm not 3 days deep on a coke bender and instead I'm taking my son to the Easter show, then there's a little unfollow button. Be my guest, lads and gentlemen.
Bro, there's a time and place for everything, bro.
That's right,
and that
man,
was
real talk.
That was years ago.
That's
gone. From seeing you every day online, bro, your fans will know, like you said, the gym, your family, and also, you know, the marijuana, bro, is obviously your brand. That is you, bro. That is you just dropped Mary.
Oh, the clip for that.
15 bongs deep. All right. 16.
When I walk off, I smoke one more, so it's 16 in total. Yeah.
Bro, you nearly hit that in one interview when we did our first interview, bro. No, you didn't really.
No, I smoked a fair few.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't 16. Obviously, big things in your life. Is there anything that you're really into that your fans may not know of yet, bro?
Well,
it's hard because you're so out there, really, bro. You got yourself out there all the time.
I'm just trying to think what is it I'm really into.
Anything really passionate.
To be honest, bro, like what I'm really passionate about, it's nothing to do with anything else except music, right?
Okay.
But from a musical perspective, I've had a huge mind shift, and I haven't shared this with anybody. This is the first time I've really opened up about this, apart from to my manager.
Okay.
I'm having like a bit of a mind shift in my life where I realize like I've been up in the Tranquility verse. I say I've given them bars for years, so get back to me. I've been here. I've done the bars. I've done Fire in the Booth. I've done road rage. I've done viral videos out the arse for the past 5 years on the fact of just pure barring out.
Hard.
And I'm at a part of my life now where I'm like, what's my story? Like, you know, people know my story through these chats, but what's my musical story? And some of my favorite songs that incorporate that are Ready for the Pain, Inner Thoughts, Susan's Son, some of those ones that take you on a journey. So with my next moves, I'm not trying to rush or anything. In the words of C, you can't rush greatness. So I'm just trying to take my time. I've got about 4 or 5 songs, and what I'm working on right now is completely scrapping the whole wordplay double time bullshit and learning how to tell a story, paint a picture while using wordplay. And I think I'm gonna shock some people. I'm not giving a date, I'm not giving a time. But this 420 tape was just to go, here, I'm still me, because the next thing I'm gonna do is really gonna, I think, shock some people, bro. I'm really excited to put it out. I don't want to give anything away. I'm keeping this close to my chest.
Bro.
But
that's enough of an exclusive as itself that there's something
special,
really
like,
different coming.
It gets me emotional as I record this type of music, and I think that that's gonna resonate to fans. Maybe it won't, but it's me being me, hard on sleeve, and that's how I want to go out if I'm going to go out. So
we're here for it, bro.
Thank you, man.
Bro, man is non-stop. Even after showing so much to your world, there might not be an answer to this because you're pretty much front and center, yeah? There's still people who think certain things without really knowing the real you, yeah? Is there one big misconception about you that people still make online these days that just isn't true? Is there anything left?
Yeah, I don't really think so. Like, there's a lot of rumors and a lot of bullshit that I see that just blows my mind. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? But I think, no, you know what? I see a misconception and I get where it comes from. Yeah. I get it because I am a confident, like, bravado type of guy with the way I present myself. But deep down, bro, I'm a bit of a, like, caved-in person. I'm an introverted extrovert. I think a lot of people think I've got tickets on myself and I think I'm better than everybody. I'm a pretty humble guy, in my opinion, you know? And I'm a lover. Like, you know, I'm not a fighter. I'm not aggressive. My music is me letting out those aggressions I keep in. But in the real world, a lot of people come up to meet me and they're kind of surprised. Like, I thought you'd be a wanker, or I thought you'd be, have no time for me. Whereas If I meet a fan, I give them 5 minutes. I don't just go, thanks for the photo. I go, and how's your day? And you know, when did you start listening to music? Cool, man. What do you want to do with your life? I think there's a misconception that I use my fans as a like thing of following, but I call them a family because it really is. Like, there are fans, and I'm not even going to mention it, but like I message like about 10 different fans on a personal level. They have my number just because I met them. I fucking was heartfelt by their story, and I do things for them. I don't go and gaslight that to the media. But people don't see that side of me. So I guess that's a misconception.
Yeah,
but
that makes sense.
At the same time, I would agree with what you see is what you get 95% of me. You know what I mean? I wear my heart on my sleeve.
I feel that's a good one, to be honest, bro. That is a good one. And you know, it's funny you say that. I agree in a way. Like, obviously, even me and you, bro, like, I see you here and there on certain occasions, but I don't really know what life is like at home life like. But just from seeing you, you've always been the fucking loveliest guy, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
From day one, before I even knew who the fuck you were on this level, like, we were talking online before Take Flight interview started because you were the first one.
Yeah.
Right? So you let me come into your house for my first ever interview.
Yeah, that was a throwback.
Who the fuck was I?
But I loved it.
And again, all I've ever seen with your fans is good vibes too. So, you know what I mean? That has to be some kind of truth in it.
I think it resonates a bit with me, man, definitely.
Has to be. On to the music, of course, bro. Did you just drink pre-workout or is that just water?
No, just some water. I'm waiting for you.
Of course, we just mentioned it. The Green Room is out now, bro. Yes. The Green Room is out now. It really feels like you've got some form of wrap up of that. There's some harsh. Is there any moment that sparked you just going for it again?
Yeah, honestly, it was after I think, when was it? Around October, November, December, coming into this year. It was coming up to my birthday. Yeah. And I'm not even going to lie. I'll say this as like humbly and open as possible. I feel like some of the deliveries or some of the takes I've done for songs lately, I was lacking that hunger. And I can openly reflect and look back and go, man, like, I'm just so comfy. It's a good thing to be. To be in a comfortable position at everything you want in life, but you realize like the lion at the top isn't the hungry one, it's the one at his feet that's ready to just chow on that man. And I realized like I've got to channel that energy again. I got that hunger back. Like, what the fuck do I want to do? And I just realized like, bro, I've got a legacy already. Now it's time to cement it for my boy and go, this is what the fuck you do. When your back's against the wall and you're wondering what you do, you get the balls out, head forward, and you go whack. And just, so I'm like, I've got a point to prove. Like, I've really got a point to prove that I do what I do. I'm about that shit. And I've done it for a long time, bro. Just to make the point, Women, Weed and Wordplay is still in the top 10, 247 weeks since it dropped. Has never left the fucking chart. Gold. Crazy. And that was then Octagon's gone gold. So the stats back it up. But now I'm thinking, fuck the stats. Fuck the class. Fuck the class. Today matters. And from this point forward, I'm going to define it again. I'm going to do a whole night. I feel like I'm starting again. I got a point to prove and I'm here to spaz and fucking rap.
Let's go, cuz. Let's go. I'm here, and like you said, you got more already on the way. So it's obviously in effect right now.
Yeah. Even some big features too. I can't give too much away. But yeah, we've been cooking, man. We're cooking big time.
I love a good feature. You've obviously put out, can't talk about, obviously put out a few music videos already too.
Yeah.
Off the thing. You work with Slippin' on all of them?
Gotta go pee.
Tell me about how it's been working with Slippin', bro.
I'm loving that I get to say this. So first of all, Slip, I know you're going to be watching this. I fucking love you, sis. Absolute queen.
Slippin', you're the best.
Yeah,
from me
is.
Too.
She really is. And just like, so we got her in. Normally, I just work with directors and I come up with a lot of the ideas and we share the thing. They obviously direct it, but I have a lot of input, do my own clothing, whatever. I'm kind of laid back. Then we got Slip in to be like, look, do you want to run this whole entire project and just kind of be the creative director? Man, she took it on board first go, and like, I've never been through such a smooth run. She made everything so easy, and to be honest, the reason that I love the tape so much is because working with her felt like just hanging with her. Like, I love the days I was filming this shit, I loved it. It was fine. I remember there was one we filmed at 5 in the morning in fucking Curl. So for me, it was like an hour and a half drive. I'm driving at 3:30 in the morning to get there by 5 o'clock. It's raining during the shot. The drone ends up crashing into the water off the cliff, so we lost the drone footage and shit. But I loved doing it with her. It felt like it was friends hanging out, and then we all went back to a cafe, and then after that we went and did Mary Mary, and I just rinsed the fuck out of myself. So from the first tape, after the first clip, Katsu, all the way to Mary Mary, she's been on the whole way, and I don't think it'd be the tape it was or the video quality it was without her. Puff Puff's my favorite one she did. She fucking nailed that. So flowers to Slip, man. I have a feeling that I'm going to have to get as much out of her as I can before she blows and goes into the state.
I'm
telling you, it's
I agree.
Not long before Slip's in the States.
She's over there doing OGZ videos, some shit in the UK too. Yeah, she's working everywhere, bro. Like,
flowers and credit when due. Slip, you're one of the best, and I wish you all the best in life. And obviously, I'd love to keep you here with me, but like, spread your wings and fly, girl.
The day will come, bro. Just because you mentioned it, before I go too far, Katsu with Moses.
Yeah.
Right? did you first come across Moses?
I can't remember how I first came across him. It was just obviously he's relentless with the socials too.
Yes.
He's pretty good with his
He's a
socials,
beast, brother.
He actually calls me a boomer because I suck with socials. So I don't even know how to do certain tag things on Instagram anymore. I don't know what algorithms are. It's fucking stupid. He actually has to school me and go, don't post this at that time. So when we were doing the rollout for Katsu, I was checking with Mo, like, hey Mo, should I post this now or should I wait till later? And Mo was advising me. But man, from the moment I met him, he's just such a down-to-earth guy, and we're both family, man, and I just absolutely love what he's about, and just the way he raps. I don't think he even knows how good he is, to be honest,
He's a beast, bro.
He's a really, like, humble guy, but he puts wordplay and punchlines in it, and it reminds me of, like, those days when you'd hear people and go, come on, how'd they think of that? And he combines it with swag. So I think Mo is definitely going to be next up kind of thing, and linking with him for Katsu. We're talking about what sparked an energy. I tell you what, when we were doing Katsu and I heard that man rap, I was like, okay, I need to rap. Like, I need to fucking not just do some bars. I need to, and he inspired that hunger in me because I was like, bro, these young cats are eating it.
Tell me what you think, bro, because I personally believe that Moses has what it takes to also go international.
Yes.
I think he's just his vibe, his raps, his swag, bro, whatever it is, I think he has it in him. And he's young as fuck, bro.
That's the thing, is there's so much time.
Bro,
I've been doing this for
it in him.
ages, and then at the same time, though, I don't think the goal for everybody is to go international. It's just
You can do it here, we talk about it.
We've proven
Yeah.
it now. Like, we don't need to cross the border, bro. Australia's popping. People are coming here.
All the
They're
time.
pudding. Every UK rapper wants to come to Australia now to do a show, you know?
It's actually quite heavy.
WrestleMania's coming to Australia. The world's noticing Australia, you know what
Come on, John Cena.
I'm excited to be doing it. But on another note, though, as well as Mo, and I know they're both tight, I think Mal is way too slept on.
Oh, brother.
It's a criminal act, bro. Aussie Disposals, if you don't know it, here's your plug from Chill. Get the fuck on YouTube, Aussie Disposals. Like, I know that song like pretty well word for word, bro. It's a fucking slap.
No, Mal is a beast, and you're right. It's just, I don't know what it is to get him out there some more. Because he's a beast. He's got fucking unique tracks. His voice is unique as well.
Yeah.
You know, it should be
A
out
lot of
there.
the time when I pick features, I pick them off that. I don't necessarily go with, that's my boy. I go, that guy deserves a shine. And I have a bit of a platform that's going to be a bit noticed, and it helps. And man, at the end of the day, like, I'm a really humble guy. Like, I would love to see them exceed me. I would love to see Mo and Mal internationally in a few years' time, and I can say, man, I took them on my first. You know, I had Mal on tour. I had Mo on tour. And we gave some advice and learned.
That's a good trait to have.
Yeah, and I think it truly is important that the OGs, and this can be for anyone who raps, bro, like support the younger people, bro. You know what it was like coming up. I would have died to have my favorite rapper go, bro, you're dope. So, you know, I think all it takes is a couple OGs to give some flowers, to give the recommendation and the cosign, like me referencing Mal's song. Who knows how many people go to that?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of the guys in the spotlight could take initiative to put on these younger guys. If you think they deserve it, then put them on.
I agree. Well, we still got a bit to go. Bro, you want to mix it up while we're going? Might as well, bro. Get some energy going. I'll keep going while you're doing it anyway. Shout out Moses as well, bro. You're a beast.
Yeah, I love you, Mo,
and
bro.
Mal, bro. Shout out Melbourne. There's a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
Moses, what happened to the bunnies, lad? Half the doggies, by the way. Or anyone who's not a doggies fan.
Is he a bunnies
We're
guy?
on top. Yeah, he's a bunnies guy. Poor fella.
Disregard.
I know, I feel bad for him, mate. Bunnies and Queensland. What a terrible mixing life.
Look, I've seen you in the studio with my guy Nerve heaps as a lay. You mentioned him earlier as a producer, bro.
Gotta love Toby.
Himself as a producer. How's it been working so closely with him, like in the artist producer categories here now, bro?
Bro, let me just mix this for you for 1 sec as I'm sitting here. He's a pleasure to work with, bro, and he's somebody that, like, I don't even think you need to say he's underrated because the whole world knows it. Bro makes his beats. The bro's insane. He's got talent out the arse, and he's such a good guy. Again, I've like out of all the scene I've met through the years, he's been someone I've stayed tight with. I've even got a little short film from when we did the lockdown in the studio. Me, Nerve, and Finbar Stewart, if you know him, and Christoph Guitar, some instrumentalists that I know, and Nick and Addict came down. We booked out a studio for 4 days with a lockdown, and we weren't allowed to leave. We just did 14 hours of recording every day. And just bouncing off Nerve's energy and him bouncing off me, we all made music, and it was incredible, bro. I plan on doing it again more often, but yeah, I can't rate Nerve highly enough, bro. Like, and I think everyone already knows it too. He's one
I've
of those
been
guys
saying
that
it
you
since
don't
it started.
yeah,
100%.
I saw that you posted that fingertip song.
Yeah.
And one of the comments on the video is that, like, this guy is too slept on. He's top 3 easy. I agree.
Yeah.
He is. He's top 3, but he doesn't even. He's the Prince of Rizzy. Shout out
He
to
knows
Nerve.
it, bro. He has to.
Nerve loved the pre-workout too. So on that note, bro, I want you to just smack this back.
Yeah, let's do this
And
first.
tell me what you think of the taste. So it's a watermelon explosion.
Okay.
It's gonna make your jaw a bit tingly, but it's really, really, really nice. Just shot it, man. I've given you a nice, strong shot serving. This is the moment.
Flavor-wise, it's great.
It's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, flavor-wise,
it's
great.
just like a watermelon
and it was
juicy.
strong because it wasn't watered down either.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's right. So he's going to be peaky. If you watch the interview, he's going to
it's gonna be fun.
slowly rise.
And
through
pre-workout
it.
hits me good too.
But see,
Taste-wise,
if you want
off
to
to
go
a good
savage mode, right? And
off
I'm
to a
not
good-
recommending anyone else do this. See this? No water in my mouth.
I've wondered for so long how this guy hasn't had a heart attack. I'm not even joking. Bro, do you ever get scared of that shit? I'll wait till you see. This is good. Flavor-wise, bro.
It's a little bit harder on the throat.
Get some water.
We need water. Oh, you got a fresh
Gang,
cup?
boss.
Thank you. But yeah, you can down it like
We
that.
got little
Obviously,
cups
you
today.
wouldn't do that. But I'm making the point that it's so micronized.
Yeah.
A lot of pre's, you couldn't do that. You could not dry
I've never tried. I've never
Yeah,
tried.
so the product's actually micronized. So it's all the white powder and actually like flavors and junk and stuff in it. It's just
Okay.
all micronized and white.
Yeah, nice
so
try, man.
I'm keen to give it a go
Like
for the
other
next
white
month. How
powders
many
that give you
servings
energy?
we got in there? How many servings?
Okay, you do
30
that.
servings, man. 60
I'm good
bucks.
for the next 30 days.
$2 a serving, bro. It's beautiful.
Let's go. Watch, we're going to start talking so fast. We'll get through this in the next 5
Yeah,
minutes.
no, right.
I didn't ask about the Moses
This
song,
guy's
but I
only
have been
been
wondering
playing
this for
for
so
5
long.
years.
And you might have a good answer, you
Been
might
playing
not.
for 10.
What the fuck is True
People
Gang rap?
lucky.
They've been on True Gang Rap.
Well, yeah, I've been trying, bro. I'm not, like,
Okay.
everything you
No, no,
say
no.
makes sense so much, and I can't fucking do it.
Because
Fire,
so
mate.
people that like
Got
it was
the
just a
bomb
matter
again.
of the gang
McLean.
part wasn't so
Fire
much
the
of a
bomb.
reference. It was more the wordplay thing.
Yeah.
But everybody talks about how they love rap and love
Don't
gangster
give
rap
fucks
and
orange.
love all this shit because they listen to
He
fucking
started
they listen to a
it.
YNB Youngboy song or a Kodak song. And I go, oh, you like gangster rap? Like, you like Wu-Tang? They're like, who's that? And the motherfucker is wearing one of those Culture Kings W shirts and doesn't even know what the fuck it means. So it was a bit of a shot at the people that go to Culture Kings and Cotton On and buy Wu-Tang and Nirvana shirts and wouldn't have a fucking clue who the band is or the
Bro,
artist.
I'm not even joking. I didn't
It
even
burns me.
take
It
it that
burns
way.
me.
But I didn't take it that way, and I've been like, what does he mean, bro?
Well, there you go. That's what I love about my music.
Yeah.
That anyone who doesn't get a bar, I dare you to go back and study it a couple more times. You'll find you've missed a lot of shit, bro. A lot of fans message me and go, I didn't catch that.
I'm sure, bro. And
Yeah.
especially when you got songs that are literally bar after bar after
Yeah,
bar.
I'm a bit techie, bro. It's a bit hard to keep up.
There's no way. The project itself finishes with See You Fall, one that I'm waiting for the video because I can't wait. I thought it was dropping. I was wrong.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought-
no, we're holding on to it a little bit longer.
I thought
man.
it was dropping.
Alright, let's go to A.
I think this was a little bit left field song for the project.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it's on there because honestly, that was my personal favorite after listening to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one mid.
Talk to me about it, bro.
Yeah, well,
Talk to me.
it's a very, very
Aaron
like
true? Let's go, go, go.
vulnerably honest song.
Amen.
Now, the last lines to the song like are really brutally honest. It's like a rapper's worth more dead or alive. The price of fame is one you pay the heaviest price. Because when you're a rapper, you start to realize that your demise is your brand. Like, nothing sells more than a dead artist, and that's a sad thing to say. Touch wood, it's not the plan, but it was about me recognizing like. The best thing for my career right now would be to jump off a cliff. Not that I'm going to,
No,
but it's like the reality of what the world wants for you, and people want to see you fall. On the climb up,
think it's called
the same
A-hole.
fan who was dead set just rinsing me with wristies on my whole entire come up is now the same fan doing stories going, chillin' it doesn't reply to me, or chillin' it's a fake cunt, or like chillin' it's fallen off, and you just learn that like that song represents that people want to see you fall,
Says.
but you've got to keep on
sandwich.
going. Like you've got to keep on going no matter what. And even when you feel like that, there's no other option. So we filmed a clip at Jump Rock in Belleville, and it's a very notorious spot where people do go to you know, unfortunately take their life. So what the song was about is going through that, but then also showing that like it's okay to not be okay. Because I didn't want to have this bravado marijuana thing that's just all about life's fucking rainbows, do drugs, whatever, and then not emphasize that like, bro, it is tough. You've got to be thick-skinned, and you will have bad days. If people think that because I'm chilling it and I smoke weed that I don't have depression some days or I don't question myself, it's delusional. So for me, I wanted to end the tape on a note of like a little bit of a taste of what I was trying to talk about, how I'm going to combine that. So I'm glad that you love that, because what you're going to get next is that on steroids. Like it's really what it's about. I'm telling stories, sharing the vulnerability of me through wordplay as well. So
Awesome, bro. When does the video come out?
it looks literally different.
So it'll be out. It'll be out. It's out. Go watch it.
There we go. There we
It's
go. I
already
think
out.
it's coming out too. I better check with my boss. But yeah.
It'll be out at some point. I went on a bit of a chilling at throwback dive on YouTube real quick just when I was.
There's some fun ones to find if you
Bro,
have a real dig.
I wasn't going like that. I was just looking through some of your songs in general, just on your YouTube.
Just don't type in chilling at drunk on red wine at the airport. Don't type that into YouTube, okay?
We were talking hard during that time too. Because, and you know what? I feel bad because there was a point.
I felt bad for me too, but it was me.
Bro, when I was, not in that, I don't know which period, but there was a time where you were on live and I was like, have another red wine, chill. And your missus was like, shut up. Like,
that happens a lot. We've had so many fights on the plane over the wine, but I now don't drink for fights.
Smart man.
I just don't do that.
There was definitely some situations.
Rappers who come into the game, you might be able to drink 6 beers on the ground. When you're in the air, account for that fucking altitude difference.
Straight to
you
the
will
head.
get blind as you land on that red wine, baby.
Bro, one thing I was surprised about is the collab with Shadow, School High, was your 4th biggest YouTube video, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I was surprised by that. Will we ever get around to it?
Yeah, well,
because I know
listen,
it's
me
been
and Shadow, actually, bro, his brand, Sorry I'm High, like I actually want one of his shirts at the moment. Like, but we've chatted about that for like years now, and I think when the time's right, whenever there's that moment and we link up again, because he's doing his own thing as well, he's crushing it out, and shout out to him, bro, he's crushing it out in WA on the other side of the country. But I think that it'll eventually come out. But in saying that though, I have so many YouTubes that in the answering thing, there's the YouTube channel of me, there's the Body Bag channel, there's the Road Rages. For me, my favorite YouTube video is that Road Rage in the car with Wombat and Kames.
It was just fun, bro.
Oh, energy was there. If I could explain that kid's head, like that bloke there was like, I'm gonna fuck. I just was devilish, you know what I mean? And now you were talking about that hunger. I need to still find levels to get that boy was so hungry, bro. Like he would have like it was devilish the commitment I had. I look back on it and didn't realize I was channeled in with some higher thought or something, bro. I was just running at it with no other regard. As I've gotten older with the sun, you start to have second anxieties and thoughts, but I'm keen to tap into that hunger, bro, and do some just crazy car bars. And
do you remember what it felt like when you finished that camera turned off afterwards?
I felt like I nailed it, but it's funny because, like I said, I didn't recognize it. I didn't know what I had done. I was just like, yeah, put it up, see how it goes. I wouldn't. Had I done that now, I'd go, that's the fucking one. It needs to go out now. But at the time, I was just this little bloke in a Gantt jumper going. I'm pulled up in my Volkswagen hatchback. And it's a testament because I pulled up in that car next year or 2 years later. I had my convertible. I've gone to the Chrysler. Now I've upgraded to the BMW family car.
Let's go.
Beautiful, bro.
Baby seats in the back.
Yeah, gang. But it's a testament to growth, bro. And I think that symbolises a time in my life when the reason I'm here today is because of that video. I wanted it that bad. Veins on the neck till I fucking pass out. That's how bad I wanted to spit.
Love that, bro. I love that. And again, you're about to get back to it. You know what? Another one I came across is obviously the Underground Cypher, which was huge. And just some other ones on there, but like people you see have just disappeared and don't make music anymore. Yeah, people that you. Is there anyone that you haven't heard from dropping music in a long time that you'd love to see hit the mic again?
Ooh, that's a very, very, very good question. See, I don't know whether they currently are. So this is what I could be ignorant here because I might be out of pocket and they are dropping, but I just haven't seen Solo and I was a big Horror Show fan. Okay. I think Solo is one of the maddest like poets ever, and I think I'd just love to see him like in the scene shaking with some of the younger cats because I think he's just an OG that could add so much compliments to the music. I'm keen to hear Lissy drop more. Like I know Lissy's been chilling, and then like he's given a few snippets the other day. I also messaged him because he's a Bunny supporter. Shout out to Lissy for the other week, bro. Up the doggies, but yeah,
come on,
he's really talented, bro, and I think that I feel like he's found himself a bit more. I'm hearing his new music and I'm like, bro, he's in a pocket like that can't be touched. So I'm keen for Lissy to drop. I feel like the Hooks can do some cool things as well. To be honest, I just want to see the whole scene drop. I know 1-4's got their album coming in soon, and like the 046 are just like, they're so gravy, bro. I feel like they're the West Coast of Australia. Like I just love bopping to their shit. And as an artist, bro, I don't shy away. Half my playlist is people that I'm rapping with. I don't look at it as against. I feel like we're all an Australian. We're too small to be playing this fuckery of me versus you. It's all of us versus them. That's how I look at it.
Highly agreed, brother.
Thank you, bro. Take flight to the world, baby.
Let's go. Coming close to an end, bro. And you kind of mentioned this before, so I don't know if you have anything extra, but looking back at your catalogs, you've really been through it all, bro. The highs and lows of the world, bro. You've been doing this for ages, bro. You're still going on these crazy tours and you're still releasing crazy music, but is there anything additional that you wish an OG at the time would have reached out and told you at the time to help you on your journey that you might be able to share with some youngins now, bro? Because there is a lot of youngins getting into this shit now.
Yeah, well there's two things I would just say. The one thing I wish I learned was not to go out so quickly with your music. Like there's a certain balance between the hungry guy that wants to drop non-stop and then realizing when's the time to pull back. I feel like there was a couple of times where I dropped too frequently and it just did a disservice to the thing that just dropped. So I was so excited. I wasn't thinking about that's still doing well. Don't kill the views off that. So I would drop something which would then make the views die off that because everyone's come here. Right. If I had someone tell me like slow down, you're not in a rush, you've got your whole life to be an artist, I'd probably have slowed out my rollout. However, in the double-edged sword to that, the fast rollout's what made it what it was.
And that period, but look, to be honest, that period of time was crazy, bro. There was people tapping in left, right, center. Now it is switching up a little bit where you kind of, I feel you do have to take a little bit of time, not too much time, because at the same time, from what I see all the time, taking any time off now
is bad,
bro.
It's bad.
It is so
we live
sad.
In a fast-paced era where like 6 months off and everyone's like,
bro, I've actually seen it happen with artists here, and I don't even have to say they are, but like they just stop for 6 months to a year, they try and come back, and everything's just it's sad.
That's where
because they're good.
That's why longevity. That's another thing as well. Longevity, you got to stick with it. But if there's one piece of real advice that I wish I could give, and I'll say it to the camera like directly, because I want to give this advice to anybody, because I've been a culprit of even promoting this shit to you guys. This Rolex, this ring, like I understand. I love my timepieces. It's something I picked up because my grandfather always said, like, your watch tells what you're worth. If you've got an expensive watch, your time's worth money. But I've come to realize in life that shit didn't mean anything. All those Burberry trips, being in London, getting a $10,000 fucking Burberry coat, mad. It was an experience. I wish an OG had told me, son, save your chips, because you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're gonna make more, but imagine where you'd be if you were investing. I've now learned that in life, and I've applied it. Had I applied that from the start of my career, I'd be in the Maldives somewhere doing a podcast with you via fucking Zoom or some shit, you know what I mean?
Fly me over at least.
So like, I just want to express to every kid out there, chase dreams. Like, I'm not telling you don't want a Rolex. Every young person has that ideology, but save your money, be smart, and think about the future. You're going to be a father. You're going to have a family one day. You're not going to be some 42-year-old fucking running down fucking freestyles and getting on it. So live your life, enjoy the sauce, but please be careful with the kid, man. And I can't say that enough. As someone who's got a son now, bro, like, don't fuck around with drugs early. Don't spend all your money on shit to please people, bro. Do not go broke trying to look rich. I can't stress that fucking enough, because there were times in my life where I had to make back money because I was probably spending a bit splurgingly, you know. I was doing like fucking 30 grand months of spending on just dumb designer shit, you know. And I look back at that now going, what could that have done for my son? So it's not like I regret it, because I'm able to be well off in other things, and I'm blessed that I worked hard enough to rectify things. But if I could give some advice to people, it's learn finances, bro. Don't just focus on your bars and how to pop on Instagram. Learn how to run a business. Learn how to get your taxes done. Learn how to make sure you get every benefit from the government you fucking can to support yourself, and make sure you're diligent with it. Run it. When you're going to do this for a living, it's a business. So any kid out there, the best advice I'll give you, if you want to be in the business, treat it like a fucking business from the jump.
Let's go. That was perfect, bro. And
Thank you, man.
As much as I'd like to end there, that was great. It was perfect, bro. And I'd love to end it there. But there is one thing I want to see if you can rattle off the top of your head, right?
Yep.
Also, the pre-workout is most definitely kicking in.
You can tell, can't you?
My leg is
just shaking next to
It's
me.
time to go to the fucking gym. Bro, your top 5 chilling at songs off the top of your head. And you'll probably regret what you say later unless you've thought about this prior.
No, I can answer this pretty...
Your personal top 5.
Pretty openly. Number 1 would be Ready for the Pain.
Cool.
Just because for me, it symbolizes like a really moment in time for me about like being... It was about a time for me that was like, I'm ready for this. Like, this is painful. It's becoming hard. The stress and pressure is getting to me. And I'm so fucking ready for it. So that song for me is like a real, like, get up and get going. Whenever I hear that, it reminds me to like, get the fuck up, stiffen up your upper lip, chest out, let's go. So that for me is a big one. Inner Thoughts is second. It's just a time in my life. Like that first line, headphones on for the train ride. There's a whole train car full of people. We all stared at our phones. That is still to this day relevant. So I think Inner Thoughts is a big one for me. Stand For is definitely up there as number 3. Now, this is where it starts to get a bit tricky because there's a lot to choose from. Someone with 5 albums that are like 10, 20. I've got about 100 tracks. But if we were to cut it down to the 4 and 5, believe it or not, One Breath, One Take isn't in my top 5. I get it's the viral one. Same with Wish You Well. I get it. But they're not my at-heart ones, you know? I would say On Hold. I think On Hold was a big one for me because it represented like a bit of a tough, like, romantic time I was going through and how I was able to get through that and shit. And it also led me, you know, all those times led me to now having a beautiful wife and a beautiful family. So that symbolizes something for me. And then it has to be in the 5, it's Susan Sun. Like, of course, to make a song for my mum, see her happy, have my dad and my brothers all there sharing their stories with me. I've brought my brothers on stage, but my mum on stage now. I was able to, you know, do things for her financially, but the song forever being there. Like, my mum will still play it sometimes and message me and be like, I played your song, I love you heaps. And I'm being a bit of a softie at this age, but yeah, that means a lot to me, bro. Like, the connection I have with my mum means a lot to me.
No,
so
I understand
take a
why
lot of
it would
pride
be
in
in
it.
there.
Yeah, so that's why it's got to be in the 5, because that song for me means a lot. But then again, just because of that, I missed so many bangers just then, man.
You know what
I
mean?
know, but
you can't do it. That's the 5. Chill top 5.
Thank
right?
you very much.
Brother, I appreciate you coming through.
It's always a
I'll
pleasure,
see you in
man.
another fucking 12 to 18
yeah,
months.
I was gonna say.
Bombs B, apps.
Yeah, might be going unders, I'm not sure. He's heard.
Just rotate to A, I'll sit B. Oh, orange, what? I swear he's not actually a real person, he's just AI generated. I'm gonna rush under. No, we've rushed it a few times. It's too predictable.
Yeah, but so's losing ground. We'll still probably do that.
Throwing flashbang. Grenade out.
Good gaming.
I'm legging my fucking balls off, sorry.
Terrorists win.
Lock in.
I
Play
don't know.
smart.
I don't know if I can.
You got this. I believe.
What's smart? Yes.
Remember, this is bandit country. Shoot everything that moves. Laying down smoke. Throwing smoke. Throwing a grenade.
I don't think they've done a B push yet.
It's all mid. Couple.
Orange, purple, why are you pushing the smoke? How many did you see, Orange, when you just typed in a chat?
Grenade out.
I saw 2 mid. 1 lower, mid, 1 short.
Throwing flashbang.
It's the freaky scout though.
Bomb has been
Yep. They're just on B, could be anywhere. Nice try, bro.
terrorists win.
Just, yeah, jungle to your right. $100.
Yes.
No, sir.
Try and get a few
All right,
gold, like,
all
yeah,
nice.
nice playing with you. Except you orange, fuck you.
Yeah, can we vote orange before the game ends?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
off.
I'm down to do that.
Whoa, yeah.
Negative.
Not on, buddy. Not on.
Deploying flashbang.
Just wait till he dies. Grab his P90.
Hot lad.
There is a Yale.
I got bombed, by the way.
My name, man.
Grenade out. Flashbang.
Good gaming. Bye bye.
Do it. Do it. Press F1.
Bye bye.
This fuck punk.
At Valia, we know a healthy gut.
Let's roll.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm
not
gonna keep-
bad.
I'm gonna-
This just in. Like, he's roaming around right now.
Yeah,
Wait till you see my buck.
That's what I like to hear, brother.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with both of y'all.
Yeah.
Cut this shit, seriously.
All right.
We're not talking about. We're not here to talk about deer.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's XQC, aka Felix. I love that you've made yourself at home already. You look comfortable.
And painty.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's my people call it the drip. Can I say that on the camera?
Yeah,
course,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, this soon actually in the podcast.
Yeah, sure. We'll just mute it.
Oh, we're like rolling, right?
I think so.
It's almost, the show's almost over.
I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, I'm ready to go then.
How are you, dude?
What's up, brother?
I'm doing fantastic. Yeah, we just met. I just got here.
Yeah. Where are we? North Carolina. A haunted house that Mr. B set up in North Carolina.
Yeah, this is insane. I've never seen anything like it before. This is like a fake house, like a house with office, studio at the same time. There's labels on the light switches, like don't touch this, do this, or whatever.
Mad creepy vibes. It was a little spooky getting back here in the woods. We're here for Speed's live stream. He got a bunch of creators here. We're gonna go through this haunted house. They're telling me like, hey, it's okay if you tap out. Like, sorry we made you do this.
That's see that put me a little bit on edge because
I already know they're going overboard with the tap. I mean, bro, it's gonna be PC.
I just don't think I can understand what would be that bad. Like, nothing's gonna be that bad.
Well, I was talking to you about that haunted house that is in Tennessee, that crazy one that's like north of Nashville, where they actually tase people and like water. People have been tased, waterboarded, had their fingers broken.
Yeah. Well, dude, it's a pleasure. We just flew on the same plane here together, and we've had to like stifle a few of our conversations because we wanted to save them for this podcast.
Yeah, it was like a core conversation. We're about to get into it. Stop it.
Yeah,
but I respect that. That's what I did the first time I ever did a podcast before.
Yeah,
that's important.
So, dude, you're huge. You're huge. You're one of the biggest streamers in the world, and also you're insanely rich. You're insanely rich. I can't believe it. This is the context.
Yeah, so you guys.
No, bro. You make the headlines.
What do you have on today?
That's nothing. It's a ceramic AP, black.
I mean, it's something.
Well, I like it because it's a woman's, right? So it fits my wrist perfectly because I got small little stubborn wrists.
Do you ever wear two watches? One on both arms, one on each arm?
No, why would I do that?
Who's the last person that you flexed on? Like on when you do that thing where you. What was the most recent thing? Really?
Yeah, you know Jinxie?
Of course.
Yeah, it makes R6 on that.
Why did you do that?
Because so the initial flex that happened, right, on Ethan Klein, you guys remember that?
Yeah.
So it was a private DM or whatever, right? And it was some cringe shit, right? But it was made to be that way. And people won't believe it, right? It was made to be like cringe on purpose, right? But when it leaks to the public, it doesn't appear that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And at that point, I was like, I'm too far into this gig or whatever, right? So I just started pushing it. So it's like,
what watch was it?
That was Skeleton Rainbow AP.
Amazing.
I love that one.
What's the MSRP on?
Please, purple. Just a deagle,
it's only that much. Actually, there's none.
You can't buy it.
There's no MSRP. Yeah.
But what's the after? What did you pay for it?
3 something.
Oh, so not even that much.
Yeah, it's not in the millions. Oh, I can't tell if it was trolling or not.
Well, but to that point, do you think that the internet has a hard time understanding sarcasm? Like you just said, you do the flex thing, but it's like sarcastic. Have you noticed that nuance is tough for the audience?
Yeah, but at the same time, sometimes I'm stupid, right? And I'm mad that people aren't like catching on. So then I'll do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I'll feed them a little bit, right? Like actual pieces of real or whatever.
Breadcrumbs.
Yeah. And then now we can't tell if it's real or not. So then people just say it's real.
See, that doesn't work for us. There's clips we get shared on Twitter out of context, and people think we're serious, especially him.
Yeah. So at that point, it doesn't matter anymore, right? At that point, it's free for all.
It just you gotta be careful. Like I think sarcasm is slowly Like one of my favorite sayings is, perhaps if you don't get the joke, you are the joke.
Oh.
We're assholes.
So everything's a joke then.
Bro. Yeah. I mean, everything is a joke.
I mean, that's how I look at it. It's not how everybody looks at things.
Okay, so that's how it should be, I think.
Just like joke first. Like, could this be serious?
Yeah.
And then I'll make my judgment.
Sure.
But people don't have that.
Yeah, they don't let the joke play out anymore.
No.
They just automatically assume the worst and makes it boring.
Strange times, especially for someone who's in an industry like yours, like you're live streaming, right? So like you're bound to slip up at some point. No?
Well, it depends slipping up on what, right? Slipping up can be like if it's like a part of you that's already there, right? So slipping up, yeah, right? But for me, like it's like a lot of the ways that people slip up, and it's not something that I have. So I'm not really worried about it, you know.
You haven't slipped up.
I've done drunk streams. I've done like half asleep streams. I've done them all. I've never had like a moment.
But part of that is because you preface your career and have always been who you want to be. Like you're not a G-rated streamer. So the shit that you say is even when you fuck up is in line with kind of an asshole. It's like I do what I want type of vibe.
Exactly. I think the worst it'll be is like it'll be like asshole-ish or whatever, right? It'll be kind of like crude or whatever. But I don't think it's gonna be offensive or whatever. I've always tried not to be, you know? Sometimes like why bother? I think it's like a zone that's like you don't have to dip into sometimes, right?
Sure, bro.
And like like dark humor has like comedians like work hard to develop whatever, right? I'm just some guy in a room, you know. I can't pull that off, you know.
Well, you're more than just a guy because it's like since 2020 one of the biggest streamers in the world. And I guess like a macro question on that is why do you think streaming has gotten so big? The way we talk about it nowadays is streamers, we're in a streamer first environment. YouTube has kind of taken a bit of a slide. TikTok has been kind of stupefied. Like, you know, shout out the Costco guys and Rizzler. But like, you know, I think streaming kind of runs the culture right now. Why do you think streaming has become so popular?
It's a good question. I like that a lot. So I think it's kind of holding on itself. Let me elaborate. It's like, I think a lot of the content went to shorts, right? So small, short format content like the TikTok, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, more like in clips. And then people reverse engineered it, and now they're kind of like doing clips on stream. Does that make sense? So now the streams are more like digestible than they used to be.
Is that are you talking
about
farming?
Farming, yeah, but it's just it's made to be clips, right? And it's like people do things that will foster clips a lot. And like just kind of like moments. Does that make sense?
Is that what clip farming is in general? I know that's something we were asking.
Yeah. It's making sure that you get like a moment that will make people react.
It's like their version of like clickbait, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not the same thing, but it's like what they go after, and they plan their streams around these farming moments. At least some streamers. You don't have to because you're a legacy in the streaming world. You're a legacy brand. You, Aiden, some of these guys have been streaming since the beginning, but clip farming for the rest of like for the new FaZe crew. Shout out to the new FaZe crew. Like it's a big thing, right? Like, do you do it at all?
Yeah. So two things, right? Either you want it or you need it. I think both of them really important to like can identify, right? I'm at a point where I don't need to follow some of these trends or whatever. Sometimes I'll want to do it because it's you know, this looks fun. I'll do it, right? Whatever, right? What was your question?
This isn't to be offensive at all. So I've been doing the YouTube just internet stuff for like literally 2 decades now, 10 years professionally, and I've seen the evolution of like all of it.
Yeah,
including, you know, my come up, which was on Vine, and then eventually by the time I was doing YouTube, streaming started to come on a rise, and I tried to stream, and it was really fucking hard. And then I came to the conclusion, I was like, why would anyone watch me? Why would anyone watch me stream? Like, I'd rather actually like you guys go out and live your own life. So why do people watch your streams, in your opinion?
Yeah. So I think then, right, with your mindset, it's not a mindset that's terribly uncommon in this space. It's like imposter syndrome, right? We're going for like a challenge you watch.
Well, no, I hear what you're saying. We sucked at Fortnite. We were trying to play Fortnite.
Okay,
yeah, no, it was shit. It was shit. It was total shit. We were shit.
Okay, so I've never really looked at myself in like the people's eyes, right? More of like how I do it, right? And it's like if you're in love with what you do or what I did at the time, and you're very passionate about it, I don't think I really had it. I needed that perspective of what are people watching, right? I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm enjoying the energy that's going out, and people are giving me energy back. And that sort of trade-off is working for me, and it seems like it's working for the stream. So let's just not think about it. Let's just do it.
That is so interesting.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course. Of course, it makes sense. I'm just always trying to break down like how people got to the positions that they're in, and you obviously have something that people love watching, and perhaps it is like, you know, you're giving all this energy. And that's a currency, and I can only speak as like a viewer or put my head in a viewer's perspective. Like, I will watch Speeds over there. I will watch his streams from time to time. Like I'll tune in and see him doing his crazy shit, because like in my opinion, he's doing the IRL streaming, right?
Yeah,
like I don't know what's gonna happen next.
Exactly.
So you're talking about the difference between desktop and IRL, right?
Yeah, like
IRL, that's what it is.
You're strictly desktop, right?
Oh, I'll do whatever, right? I think I do pretty good at IRL. I try to do IRL sometimes. I think I'm good at it. I think IRL for me in the past just fosters like an audience and fosters interactions that I found to be like undesirable. Does that make sense?
Like how?
And it was gonna callers, snipers, swatters, parasocials, audience, people that are just kind of odd. So whenever you go from IRL to streaming to computer, right? That audience stays over, right? And they're really pesky. Just, I don't want to be disrespectful or whatever, but it's just, they're very pesky, they're very needy, right? Oh, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Oh, this is happening, why aren't you doing this? Hey guys, today we're just playing what it is, like, sorry.
I feel like one of the keys to like the secret sauce of Speed is like he's turned all those interactions into positives. Like every one of those people that would come up and annoy him or bother him or surround him or cause a security problem, he's turned all of that into content. He's found a way to like do that. And also I would ask you, like, you still, like, and we see it all the time, you still run into security concerns even at the desktop. Like, how many times have you been swatted?
In dozens.
Have any of them gotten like bad?
There was some really bad instances. I mean, a lot more off camera, because listen, I'm not trying to like police everybody, right? But I think that the sorry, that wasn't that play on the word or whatever. I'm not trying to, sorry, I'm not trying to police anybody, but at the time it was actually dangerous. So it was my responsibility to not show that it was happening, right, on camera, and really do a good job at like, a fake disconnect, or this is happening, I gotta get off screen or whatever, and not show people that swatting is happening, right? So people would stop doing it, right? I wasn't trying to like dramatize it or get views off of it. I was full mute, right? Because like the riot shields, and then like the breach shield or whatever, the dogs, the ARs, the guns, the backyard people, like and it's the whole coordinated, like it's insane. Like you feel like you could actually die, you know?
Yeah.
And that's not a feel. If it was like kind of a whatever thing, it'd be whatever. That's not a whatever thing.
Nah, he won't.
Let's go.
Stop it. What is it? Stop it.
He won't.
Look, guys, you're getting stream snipes.
Damn, I thought he was gonna do it.
Do what though? I didn't see.
He's got a boxing glove on. Yo, well, is he coming back?
Oh, I think security is a big thing. Damn, that was if you were gonna do it, that was just.
That was a small one.
Yeah, it was a small part.
I can really cut ass.
Security seems crazy. Like, dude, if I IRL streamed, I feel like people would run up on me for real. Like, once you have too many ops, you gotta cut that shit out.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But I didn't really have any like actual ops. It was like only a couple of guys that used to SWAT, whatever. So it's not a problem. I think it's more of an excuse I give myself, like all these things not to do IRL. IRL is like massive efforts, right?
IRL stands for in real life. For people what we're talking about.
So IRL is like you're going outside with either a phone or a backpack, right? And you're filming something in real life, right? From either your POV or you're being filmed, whatever, right?
Do you think it's a new meta right now?
So IRL always had metas from when Twitch used to be only gaming. Back in people forget this. You used to get banned for not playing a game on Twitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
So people had to invent strategies just to remain in a gaming setting, right? And still be like more interactive and more social.
Got it.
So like Sodapoppin really thrived in the questing girls in the WoW content. So he would like talk to girls or whatever while he's playing WoW in the background. But WoW was like nobody's watching the game at that point, right? But
dude, I'm flagging my fucking balls off, man.
Does that happen to you a lot?
Yeah, I would like, because I go on a train of thought.
Is that legit for?
Do you have ADHD or something?
No.
ADD?
Well, I do kind of, not really anymore. I don't know what happened anymore. I haven't taken that test in a long time.
Because you talk fast as well, and you have an accent.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I've noticed that too. Like my thoughts on my life work like that, but I think stuff they slow it down. But do you find yourself able to like do you often lose your way on the journey to the final goal of what you were trying to say?
Yeah, but that's fun though.
Because you just go somewhere else instead.
Yeah, it's fun. I think all places are a value, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, summer is winding down, but the concerts are still hot, so it's time to see your favorite artists and go to the biggest events, and that's why I need to tell you about our special hookup from today's sponsor, SeatGeek. Everyone can use my code LOGAN10 and get 10% off any tickets on SeatGeek, whether you're a new customer or not. Sports, concerts, festivals, you name it. There are so many artists touring right now, including Billie Eilish, Sabrina Carpenter, Future, Childish Gambino, and SeatGeek has you covered. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Every ticket is backed by a buyer guarantee, and SeatGeek is the only site that lets you return your tickets ahead of the event with swaps. No matter how many times you've bought tickets using SeatGeek before, Logan10 is going to get you 10% off your next order. So take out your phone, open the SeatGeek app, and add code Logan10 to your account. What are you waiting for? Hey, do it now because this offer is only available for a limited time. Shout out SeatGeek. Back to the show.
The thing with IRL is that there was metas in how IRL was being done, right? So at first it was the Pokemon Go meta, right? That was the biggest break in IRL ever. That's what really made it happen. After that, Twitch caved in and said, okay, we'll do IRL. And then people did a backpack with a little camera. And then now people do like either the phone thing or somebody records them, right?
Maybe get a move
I'm
on
gonna old
Chase.
school. I really enjoy like my own POV thing. Like I really enjoy like it is my IRL. What I flagged in was like I'm just gonna go outside and we'll do whatever. I don't have a plan. I don't have anything scripted or whatever. Whatever happens, happens. And it's my POV and it's fun. And it didn't feel like a studio. It didn't feel like I'm being filmed. It didn't feel like, oh, I have to do this. It feels like I want to do this, you know? And it was very pure. And I feel like since I had that level of purity, now it's like if I do IRL, anything that isn't that, it just doesn't feel right. Does that make sense?
Do you think that those like just go out and do anything streams will continue to hold up? Because the thing that we're seeing now is this like new age of like almost overproduction. Same thing happened with YouTube and Beast. It's literally the same thing. Like Beast came around and was like, yo, I'm gonna spend movie-sized budgets on these YouTube videos. You're now seeing it with Kai, right?
Yeah,
Kai is
but we're not
building out houses.
fully there yet.
What do you mean?
I just don't know if we're fully there yet. Like, yeah, we're getting there
Dude,
for sure.
Kai's
I know.
streams are insane. So like, is it outliers? Everyone's gonna have. Oh, really? There's outliers, or do you think it's gonna require everyone to step their game up?
No, outliers. So they're at the foundation, the audience for people who watch games has reduced a little bit, right? Because it kind of like it cannibalizes, if that makes sense, right? So some of them like transition to watch IRL, but it's still there. Like a lot of people like just watch games and watch whatever, right? I don't think you have to do all that. I think people, unfortunately, they see Kai, they see all the other guys, and they think I have to do this, right? But here's a good case study for this, right? KCO, you guys know KCO?
Yeah.
So that guy does the exact formula of old school streaming. And he's one of the biggest right now, if not the biggest desktop streamer, right? So I think he shows that if you still farm your clips on TikTok, if you still upload properly, if you strategize your content properly, you can still do the content that you used to do and still thrive, right? Just that people are just deluding themselves. Like, I gotta do the farm thing, I gotta do
Now,
they don't have to.
Now you're also on Kick, which for people watching this, they don't understand like the platform wars that have been going on. Kick is kind of like the new guy at the party, making that Kick has been under a little bit of fire, like over its early inception, because they allow you to do kind of anything you want, right?
Yeah.
And now that's even starting to change a little bit, as you know, you're seeing guys like Fuzi who just got banned. He was in he punched his assistant in the head or something today. Do you ever worry about how far things go, and like do you ever worry about like the danger attached to the people on Kick?
No, you know what? I'm gonna be bold about this. I'm gonna say not really. This is not even like a PR talk, because we had those discussions in like roundtable discussions before. We had like council discussions way months. I think it was like 6 months ago, maybe more. And we really put our foot down on the ground and we're like, listen, like this cannot fly anymore, right?
Wait, are you talking at like a partner level at Kick?
For sure.
Are you a partner at Kick?
Owner level, right?
Is that,
yeah, like
are you an owner at Kick?
Well, I mean, we're co-owner. It's a small amount of equity, right? But it's
so you own a piece of Kick?
Yeah.
On top of your $100 million deal?
Yeah. So like, hey, good job. But see, there's nothing like being invested in what you do, right? And really saying like I want this to do good, right? It's like putting all your energy into it, right? And being fully committed. I think that was kind of important for me. Does that make sense? Like I'm all in on this, right? So we put our foot down and we're like, this can't fly anymore, right? And I think you need to decide whether you want to be like the trashy one on the block and do that, right? Or want to have like a more refined product and actually have a chance at doing something, right? And I think it wasn't only me. I think Eddie understood, Eddie being the main shareholder at Kick. At first, it was very rough. It was really rough with some of the ice slide and stuff, some of the whatever. Everything was off the rails. And they did really good on moderation. We've had some clips here and there, right? Of people that do bad things and they get banned. But moderation's been like they're on the ball. They have the hand on the ball. And months now.
Who's the dude that was running around? What was it? Korea? Johnny's.
Oh, Johnny Somali.
Somali. Like, bro, some of these people just cause fucking Did you ever see this kid before?
No. Yeah, what a ruckus.
He was just going around just like really causing trouble in Asia.
What is wrong with that guy?
Well, they started beating his fucking ass.
I saw that.
So just recently now they're targeting him.
He's doing some unhinged stuff, and I think the main thing is like removing all the violence and like the people doing like actual bad on Kick.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like 1-in-1 with the streaming product. Like forgive me if I'm wrong, but it seems like streaming, like the whole goal now is to just push the envelope in some direction. Like I said, you have the Kais, you've got the Speeds that are doing stuff that like, oh my god, everybody loves this stuff. It's so great to watch. But you've got this whole subset. Fuzi, Doherty,
just like delinquents, dude. Like proper delinquents that when clipped from Kick or whatever live stream platform they're using, and put on Twitter, regular social media where non-stream viewers watch, they're like, yo, these kids are fucking.
And they're playing to heal too.
It's
which I get, but it certainly there's a stigma that exists with streamers. Like there are some people because Jack Doherty was texting and driving in the rain and crashes McLaren. It can be a bad look.
So I kept saying that in the past, like we're gonna have something that's gonna burst a bubble, right? Something's gonna happen, and I'm not trying to like make materialize it, whatever, right? But like I feel like people are pushing and somebody's gonna get some pushback, right? And we're seeing some form of pushback, like a car crash. Somebody getting targeted and somebody like being beaten. Like people are putting the boundaries and trying to see how far it gets, right? And now we're seeing like some of what happens when you push the limits, right? Like the pushback that you get, and it's not a good thing. I don't think anybody wants this because it's like, how about we just do better?
I don't think I understand how you haven't let like the success, the views, the money get to your head and you haven't slipped up. Like, can you walk me through that? Because a lot of your peers, and like I'll even like, speak from experience, man, like views do something to your moral compass. Like they really do. And especially when you start chasing them and it's a drug in a way, it can really alter the course of your life if you don't get ahead of it.
Yeah, I got you. Simple answer. A good amount of one luck, right? And like blind like confidence in what I was doing it. So whenever I had the model down of like, if I'm enjoying what I'm doing, people enjoy it, right? So I didn't have to look at the stats. I didn't have to look at the sub count or whatever. I didn't have to look at any metrics, right? I noticed that if I'm having fun and I'm doing something that I enjoy, people enjoy it, right? And then that was like a very like a parallel line, right? And at that point, that was very very early. My first, I think it was 2 years in. I think I was not even 1,000 subs, and I went hands off the reins. I was like, I'm doing this no matter what. Like this is the formula. That's what we're doing. and I've had viewer. I'm not. People always say that I'm lying. I don't have viewer count on ever. So whenever I'm streaming, I have the chat, I have my alerts, and whatever I'm doing.
So you're saying you would be completely unaffected by how many people are watching your stream?
Yeah. Some people will like hint that stuff or whatever in chat, right? Oh, things are high, things are bumping, or things are dead, things are whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, right? Because at the end of the day, I control the energy, right? If I'm the master of the orchestra and I'm the one that's putting the energy out, right? I'm somehow modulating the energy back.
Okay, so but that's still like a pretty evolved thought. Like, dude, to have that conversation with yourself, like some may call it self-awareness, even as a young creator, is. I don't think that's like super normal.
It's why I said it was lucky, because that's not the lucky that a lot of people get, because a lot of people do try stuff and they don't get that energy back, right? And they try something else, doesn't get energy until they find something that works, and then they do that, right? But it's kind of synthetic in that. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah. A good example, ironically, is Mike's favorite creators currently. The Costco guys.
Oh yeah,
like
Costco.
Man, you know, it's and that's a big.
You like him?
I love the Rizzler. I'm his number one fan.
I mean,
but I'm
what
watching.
Tim,
I just saw
hold on quickly. Tim Dillon really said it best. It's like it almost just seems like such a good emblem for the complete decay of society. Like he's like Tim said, where do we go next? Like what is he said? What does
I'll tell you. In what regard though? In what regard?
Bro, me and Logan had a conversation last night. It was like 2 in the morning. We're sitting on the couch having this conversation, and I said, at what point do you think the majority of the Earth stopped caring about the further progression of the human species? Because we're at a point now where there has been millions more hours devoted to digesting double chunk chocolate cookie content.
Say it right, Michael.
Over the past 2 months than there has been pushing for evolution on climate or better.
Oh my god, you're doing it.
How many booms would that get? I hear what you're saying.
But is it Jaden Smith?
No. When are we going to talk about the economy?
Yeah.
Something like that?
The political,
the political, whatever. But my question is like, look, when have we reached terminal velocity? Like, which act will it be that we've reached terminal velocity on the decay of humans? Is it the Costco? Do you think the Costco guys are the marker?
You know what?
Or how does it get worse?
I feel like the existence of TikTok itself and the people that I think TikTok itself. I think short form content is brain rot by itself.
How dare you?
It is.
Oh,
you're the Vine guy.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I forgot he's the Vine guy.
Come on, bro.
I used to watch his Vines
6
too.
seconds at a time. Well, you're right though, and it certainly can be. But you know why? It's because our attention spans are so short and getting shorter.
Well, exactly.
Okay.
His 2-year-old came over to the place we were at, and Coco Melon was put on the TV. I seen a glaze go over her eyes. She's 2 years old, and we've seen every 5 to 10 seconds. You know, from being conditioned at a young age like that, I feel like attention spans are gonna go down, which means short form content will go up.
Yeah, exactly.
No one has 2 minutes to watch a video.
Well, exactly, and it only gets worse, right?
Yeah.
Until something happens.
Yeah.
And what is that? What is the something?
Well, I don't.
The Sam's Club guys? Oh no, they already exist. I think there's a whole. Isn't there like a whole Sam's Club group?
Well, I don't know what Sam's Club is.
It's a competitor to Costco. It's like Lunchables.
Hey, nice pink, bro. That was a nice pink.
Oh, the Costco guys, but something else.
Yeah.
Well, there's always gonna be copycats, right? There's always gonna be people that emulate it, and I think that's what TikTok is. Everybody emulates the success of something else. It's trends, right?
I mean, you
People
steal like an artist.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's what
Prime
it is.
isn't the first drink, but it's a great. Have you tried? He drinks like 5 of these a day. He'll drink like 5 of these in like a 1 hour set.
Okay, well, I'm legitimately thirsty. I was gonna ask you like.
Try one, yeah. I mean, he can
Well, I
drink
tried the
these.
other ones.
He
I
drinks
didn't.
these things all
Okay,
day.
I see what you're doing, Mike.
Well, I liked some, but I didn't like some either. It depends though.
Well, yeah,
That's fair.
you have
That's fair.
favorite
Yeah,
flavors.
favorite
That's
flavors,
completely
for sure.
Yeah.
It's totally acceptable.
How many are you drinking on average now these days?
Me?
Logan? Yeah.
I'll drink at least minimum 2 a day, and I know that's been contested, and I'll be honest, I'm not really in the mood to do this fully, but I'll do it. I'll do it.
Hey, can somebody get me 4 more of these? All right, grab me 4 more of these.
Oh, easy. He's gonna do it again.
The streamer world, is it small? Like, do all streamers know of each other? And is there beef? Do you guys get along?
Good shit.
Do you sit like that normally?
The problem with streamers, okay, is that like the main currency is like confidence, right? And as soon as like somebody's confidence goes lower, or like they become like what is it, insecure for like half a second, is he okay?
Well done, bro. Thanks, bro.
Join him.
Mine's not empty.
You just did 3.
Mike, he doesn't look okay.
Wait. Okay, sorry. What were you saying?
Talking about confidence. No, I wasn't saying anything. Oh yeah, I was like, the way I interpret it is that it's really hard to have actual full-on friendships, right, with like peers, right? Like when people become like insecure or lack confidence or whatever, right? And people poke at them, or whatever, they'll say some shit. It happens all the time.
Okay, but I don't understand that because there's a streamer named Ludwig. I met him for the first time in Mr. Beast's influencer box challenge.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, $1 million. And you know, between the challenges, we're all conversing, getting to know each other. I thought this dude was like actually like funny, but I could tell he like wasn't really fucking with me. And then I talked to him in the box. And I was like, hey, like, what do you do? Not to be a dick, I'm not familiar with the work. I think you're funny. And he's like, yeah, you know, I make like streaming like commentary videos. And there's a few on you, and like it all clicked instantly. I was like, oh man.
Oh, he farms you.
I don't think this guy I think I'm like content for him. And whatever, you know, like at least when you meet someone in real life, you have an opportunity to then make like an actual assessment about them. I don't think anything I did in the box like really was like a red flag for anyone. You know, online that's a totally different story.
Thing, yeah.
So, dude, I go online the other day and I see this dude Ludwig preaching to his audience about how I don't actually drink Prime. And by the way, this is a narrative that like
JJ guys.
Thanks
for the game.
No, people really try to start this belief that I don't drink Prime because.
And he was saying that like in context, like full on. He was saying you don't actually drink it.
Well, here's the context he gave, which lacked context, but enough context to get people to believe him so he could get the clip. Ready?
Oh no.
Okay. In the box video, I walked in with a Prime. Obviously, it's a Mr. Beast video. It's gonna get 250 million views. I want people to see my product.
Yeah.
Bro, always plug.